Genius. Sounds. What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking.
What you mean you still sick? Yo, you got, it's getting crazy in here. Reg growing his hair out. He trying to get like a mini fro, but it's a mini fro for Reg, so you know it's not much, but it's like him, little.
Yo, hello, Pop? Yo, where you at, man? Bro, I need you to come back, man. Niggas is playing with their toes. Darnell had his feet out. He does it all the time, but now it's just on purpose. I'm counting. It looks like $1 billion. I don't know. I gotta go. They coming. Nah, they two people, Darnell and Amar. It's not just Amar yet.
These niggas is driving me crazy. Reg, he keeps saying the B word, you know I can't say that shit. My black queens. Darnell, he keeps running shit. It's crazy, man. He kicked me out the studio last time. I mean, I did try to expose myself, but it wasn't what you think. You know what, Pop? Just hurry up back, and you know what I mean? I miss you, bro. I miss you.
Welcome back to What You Thought, the show about everything and nothing at the same time. I'm Darnell.
Express is moving.
Sometimes you gotta applaud for yourself.
Like, you're staring me down clapping. It was so fucking weird.
Fuck, you ain't clap for it.
It's like mad aggressive.
Our bond and relationship is growing in this time, Reg.
Yes.
It's just.
But why do I have to clap for you?
Two of us.
No, don't sing to me. Don't sing to me.
It's so offbeat too.
In this moment. I know, right? That was bad. Yeah. I wish I could sing. If I could sing, the world would be in trouble.
Yeah, don't sing to me in any key.
In my former life, like, I feel like I was Ralph Tresvant.
You would be Ralph Tresvant. Ronnie Romance.
Mr. Sensitivity, other than me. We got Amar, a.k.a. John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt in the building today.
What's going on?
What's the shirt say today?
Today the shirt say dead ass. This shirt is another black-owned business, Joe Shea, Joe_CHEA. Photographer, actually. Started his own merch line during the pandemic. And he's from Uptown. So the shirt say dead ass on the front and say come Uptown on the back.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what black brand I haven't seen you in yet?
What's that?
Mine.
All right, next week. Say less.
All right.
Dude, you know what's funny?
Say less.
I thought you was going somewhere totally different with that.
Yeah.
I didn't know where he was going with that shit either.
Right?
What did you think I was going to say?
Ass, right? And then come Uptown on the back.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. But I just left it alone.
Come Uptown Studios.
I'll say-
Is why he calls.
Nah, I got kids, B.
I got kids.
There we go.
Yeah.
We need that one too. I got kids.
I got kids.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that on the shirt. I got
Yeah.
kids.
You need that.
Nah, I got kids.
Nah.
No, quit your day job today. What up? We gonna get around to you.
There's the hat right there. Like,
I'll
I
pass
said,
that.
nigga, you know what I mean? Shout out to Quit Your Day Job.
yeah, thank
Go
you.
get your merch.
We got Bradley, a.k.a. Double Room in the building. There's people are outside. You can hear the fire. The fire truck going. That's your car now.
Yeah, that was
We got Derek, a.k.a. Hands, working the boards today. Finally being productive.
again 2 weeks in a row.
Straight out of Rainwater, New Jersey. Have an afro next week. We got Reg.
Hey.
People think that's a real place.
They legit do.
You've made it a real
It's not a
place.
real place.
No, it's not. It
Not
doesn't
yet,
make
at
it.
least.
It sounds like an amazing place. It's like I would love to live there if
That's
it
gotta
were real.
be your metaverse town. Like, you gotta
Exactly.
make
That's why I said
rainwater.
not yet.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, you gotta make rainwater.
Yeah, that'd be fire.
Oh, it's in the works. I've had some conversations. The metaverse is happening. It is happening.
All right, we all going to
See,
rainwater.
Brad even said, Brad
That's
said,
good.
you're not joking. I'm really
Yeah.
going to make it.
That's crazy. That's fire though.
I've been having convos too, interestingly enough. So.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
it's going to happen.
I want my cut
For Rainwater,
for everything.
I'm going to give you Stash Street.
Whole street.
Pop is still in health and safety protocols. He'll
Yeah.
be back as soon as he's 100.
Yeah.
He got kids, B.
Yeah.
Got kids. Get well, man.
Shout out to Pop.
Definitely.
Get better.
Speaking of kids, Brittany Renner was just talking to some kids.
Yeah.
Deion Sanders took her to speak to his football team in Jackson State. Thoughts, feelings?
It was weird that they booed her when she first walked in.
Did they boo her?
No, they weren't booing. They were cheering.
They were like,
Really?
oh, they were shocked.
I heard
They
a couple of
didn't know.
boos when she first walked
Those
in.
was
I
cheers.
don't think they
Oh.
knew she was coming.
Like the
Probably ooze. Like,
Ooze, yeah.
Oh,
ooze and
maybe.
ahs, yeah.
Ooh.
I think it's dope. I think it's weird that they brought her in. I don't know. It's not weird, but it's like at the same time, I feel like we're the mentors. There should be like some guy like, hey, I went through this and here's what you should avoid and so on. Like when you look at somebody like I think Tristan Thompson has another possible baby on the way again. It's like how does this shit
Born.
Yeah, oh shit. How does this shit keep happening, bro?
I mean, who's better to tell you how to rob a bank than a bank robber?
That's true.
It's like catch me if you
fact.
can.
That's true.
That's
So.
a fact.
Go ahead, Amar.
No, go ahead. Finish your thought.
Oh, he's about to call her Black Queen and all this other stuff.
I'm gonna get there.
Nah, I actually think she made some really strong and valid points. Surprisingly, when she was like, "You're useful, and that's better than being useless," right? And she
Yeah.
goes, "It is what it is. As far as people are going to use you, or women are going to want you and use you because you are an athlete and you are these things. And in return, you want the woman that has the crazy Instagram following and like
Yeah.
really good looking, you know?
You want the trophy. Yeah.
Right. It's an exchange. And she was like, as far as finding somebody who's going to love you for you, that's the $1 million question that nobody has the answer to. Because everybody's there for something.
I feel like that's a extreme of something that everybody on some level has to deal with. That's just a like super extreme situation.
It is. Because I have a thing where I think there isn't really unconditional love in the world. I think everything's conditional. You just got to find that condition. For some people, it's more extreme than others, but
You remember like that, I don't know if you saw that Chris Rock special where he was like, the only people, like men don't get loved unconditionally. Only women and animals get loved unconditionally. Men have to serve a purpose.
I guess, but I don't even think that's true, really.
I could see it.
Think about the women you loved in the past. There was a condition there.
Not really.
You loved them unconditionally? Do you
Yeah.
still love them to this day?
No, I mean to some degree, but it wasn't like I need you for X purpose. Like a lot of times you go into that relationship with like the purest intentions. You don't really want anything from that person.
Right. But then there's something that happens that doesn't agree with you or the relationship in your view and your eyes. And that's,
Just because you separate yourself, I don't think you necessarily stop loving that person.
oh, so you still love them.
No, I don't. I'm just saying it takes time and separation for that to kind of,
So then at what point do you stop loving them?
I don't know, you just wake up one day, you don't give a fuck no more, I guess. I don't know.
It sounds conditional to me.
I don't think
You want to tell them how you said you'd get Brittany Renner pregnant anyway?
that's crazy. That's crazy. I never.
Sheesh. Wow. So what I was gonna say was,
You are a fucking bastard. He's a bastard. He's he's an emotional terrorist. He doesn't give a fuck.
what I was gonna say, Reg, is actually the NBA does this every year. Quite a few professional sports leagues does this every year. NBA does this every year at the start of training camp. All of their new rookies, they have a rookie class.
And that
they bring them
nigga
in.
Tristan Thompson need to go to summer school.
He may be one of the instructors in that
He
joint.
skipped that shit.
Yeah, he may be one of the instructors.
What's going on?
Well, I don't think Kristen Thompson is doing anything necessarily wrong because he's not married, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Nah, but like you keep getting these bitches pregnant and you don't want to have the kid, but you keep raw dogging
Did he
bitches,
say
I
he
guess.
didn't want to have no kids?
Yeah, he actually they leaked text messages where he was basically like, yo, take the 75 bands or something or
And get rid of
or
it?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
That's
Yeah, I
similar to Paul
wasn't-
George.
Yeah. It's like
But Paul married his shorty.
Yeah, and got pregnant again, like football
because
family.
they married now. They're a family.
Yeah, good for
it's
him.
like condoms are a lot cheaper than that 75.
Yeah, I didn't know that about Tristan, but a lot of the pro sports leagues do
And
this, though.
he's even though he's not married, he's with the Kardashian
Yeah.
shorty.
Off
He's
and
trying
on.
to make it. Yeah, he's trying to make it. The off usually
'cause of
happens
this stuff?
around where he gets a bitch pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, he just is irresponsible, clearly.
Yeah.
Tristan Mad Jamaican. We know what that is.
That's what it, yeah, that might
No,
be.
so you just got mad illegitimate children. Just running
I
around.
told you, I think I'm shooting blanks.
That's crazy.
Shit.
No, I'm joking.
But yeah, the NBA already
mother
does
terrified
this.
me as a
The
kid.
NBA, every incoming draft class, they do like a whole week-long session where they have different people come in, people like Brittany Renner, basically subject matter experts, to sit down with all the rookies and walk them through all this shit. So Dion, he's probably gone through it himself. He ain't doing nothing that hasn't been done already. I thought it was dope though, and I think more teams should do this. More of these college players.
I didn't know they did that. I know they had financial literacy classes, but I didn't know they were doing that.
They run through
Yeah.
They really,
a lot of stuff.
Yeah, they give them whole classes these days
But-
in the NBA.
then
Imagine
what's
Brittany
happening?
Renner going into a room full of basketball
She
players
would
that
know
just
all
signed $1 million contracts.
Yeah, she would. That would be a.
It's gonna be a long
place.
night.
Yeah, it'd be a favorite place.
Oh. And the irony is she went and warned them. She went to that class and did a whole warning session, and she probably still bagged like one of them niggas.
She
Yeah.
probably don't want any of them. They don't have
Yeah, they don't make enough. Yeah,
don't have
they
money.
they not on.
Nah, you can start grooming niggas. You can start conversations and developing friendships just in case a nigga gets signed on draft day, and
don't
then
have to do
you right
that.
there. That's what she did with PJ apparently, right?
She doesn't have to do that. They're gonna come after her.
Yeah.
That's
No,
what
I-
she
You know what
said.
they got?
110.
She can get the one who got more money.
She said she got more.
Nah,
checks.
you want the young new one that's impressionable and don't know no better and is just gonna go and do all the
All
dumb
of
shit.
them are impressionable to her.
So that's what you would do if you were like
No, I'm just saying that's what she
a woman
talked
of that
about.
nature.
That's what she talked about. I can't even. I'm telling you, I'm reporting what she said.
No.
Well,
I'm not even doing that. You're a wild boy.
One
man.
thing she said was she
You're
got
a
more
wild
blue
nigga.
checks in her DMs than Nike
Yeah,
store.
so she's
So
a-
she already got the one to an upper echelon. The
That's
quote
what's
unquote
up,
high
man.
value
She don't
dollar.
need that.
Yeah.
Good for her, man. Like I
That's
mean,
for the new girl behind.
I'm not even mad at her because she's using what she got to get. Like I can't be upset with you. You doing
Of
your
course
thing.
not.
Yeah.
Of course not.
You hustling, man.
Well,
I mean, there are women who are going to shit on her, but it's like
they wish they could do it.
not just that, but it's like, what are you getting out of it? You're fucking a dude who work at a sneaker store and you can't even get a discount. Like, what was? I mean, lessons, life lessons.
But imagine Brittany Renner comes in and she talks to these rookies, and then they go and they play in PJ Washington. Like, yeah, I just saw your girl. Like, she was just telling us
You
not
be-
to
you BM? Just
not
saw
to
you.
fall for women like her.
Jokes on you. But yeah, no, I think it's dope. I hope more coaches do that. I hope more players get this type of, these kind of conversations. I mean,
I
and
think they're
hopefully-
too young, like, because they're still in college. It was too early.
Nah, I think that's when you need to get them. I've always had this thought about athletes that they're emotionally and mentally stunted. Because if you're really a good athlete, then you're privileged. You go through life different. If you 6'5", you've been
That's a
there
good
since high
point.
school.
Yep.
And so everybody, you don't do your own schoolwork. You know what I mean? You don't have to work a job. If you're good enough, colleges are probably sneaking you money anyway. I remember a lot of my family are former athletes, and so I remember one of my cousins. He's actually plays for the Globetrotters right now, but a coach came to him and said, "I want you to know," and I'm off camera, but he said, "I want you to know that school is number one," at his recruiting session, and he put up his fingers like this. He said, "School is number one," and winked at him. And what I did for those who couldn't see me, the coach told
There
me
you go,
school
guys. It was number two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, he's always been privileged. These athletes are privileged.
Yeah.
And so they need that training as early as possible, Brad. Like, they need to know what's up.
What's dope is like college athletes can finally now start getting paid though, which is dope because like schools took advantage of those guys for so fucking long. But I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
I do think like that's a good point that athletes are like stunted, especially when they're really young. And I think that also like transitions over to other sports such as like, and we're talking about athletes, people always think of like basketball and football even, right? Mm-hmm. But football, boxing, UFC, and I think this is why we see like higher cases of domestic violence in those situations because their whole life they've been taught be tough, be aggressive. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Not to kind of be like communicate effectively. And now that's how they deal with things, with that aggression and that.
But that's all guys though.
Is it?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
We're not taught to, we're not like, yo, hit them hard. Like, pause.
Oh no, I get that. I'm just saying, like socially, like in terms of being a man, like you're not really taught like, hey, it's okay to. Now they're doing like PSAs, it's okay to cry and all that other shit. But we didn't grow up like that. Like when I was a kid, like my cousins randomly, I don't even know this was a game. Like my cousins would punch me in the chest and tell me not to cry. Like just random
Open
shit.
chest?
Is that a
Open
game?
chest?
Yeah, that's a horrible game. Who wins that? What's the point of that game?
Person
You know what I
wins,
mean?
person
You hit him
doesn't
back?
cry.
Huh?
You ain't hit him back?
No, the whole thing is like eating punches. Like you're just
Nah, they was just
you
fucking
hit
with
them
you,
back,
Rich.
but I was obviously smaller.
Reg,
I would hit them back, but like I'm obviously smaller. I'm like the smaller cousin, so like my punches just like bounced off them or some shit. Like what was the point of that? Like you kind of grow up learning how to compartmentalize your emotions and shit, and the only two emotions you have that are acceptable is anger or like horniness or some shit.
oh, you said a horniness?
Yeah, that's like those are the two acceptable. Yeah, those are the two acceptable emotions.
You're inching
for
up
men.
on the list.
Don't-
Between your comment earlier
It's
and
crazy.
and this, you're inching up.
Don't do the finger thing towards me. But
Oh.
listen, the
And say inches, that's bad.
yeah, that's
I
wild.
apologize.
I'm not pausing shit.
I'm just saying.
Pause! Thank you.
pausing shit.
But
Thank you, Pop.
Yeah, until Pop comes back, nothing's paused.
I'm just saying socially, like those are the two things that like you could express from an emotional standpoint where no one will judge you. Like you're not telling your boy like, yeah, man, you hurt my feelings or this made me sad. Or no one's having those conversations.
I do.
Oh, yeah, I mean, but you different.
Yeah, I genuinely do have those
I do as well. to be
conversations with my
honest.
friends. Like, yo, I'd like,
If one of y'all called me crying, I wouldn't even know what to say to you, man. Like I would just, I don't know, I'd mute the phone and put it down somewhere and just walk away. I don't know what I would say to you.
Reg, I'm about to get on my murder game, B. Anybody that ever sniffled around me, went to the bathroom, ain't washed their hands, it's on. You got a Zyrtec, I'm getting a tech. Claritin, you know what's happening. Anybody, B. Pop ain't deserve that. He ain't deserve that. Delta, Orion, Omarion, O'Shea fucking Jackson, dead, B. All fucking dead. SpaghettiOs, dead. Anything with an O, dead. Can't come around me no more. Can't come around. COVID, flu, swine flu, Ebola, go get all of them. Get all of them. Dead. COVID-19 to fucking 79. Dead, B. I promise you.
Feel you, I'm upset too. I just don't cry. Like it's a weird thing to do. How much sadness costs? I don't.
Do you have those conversations with your...
All the time. All the time. I got a group chat with my A1s, my really close homeboys.
Damn, I'm not in the group
And,
chat. That's crazy.
Nah, you're not
in a group
emotionally
chat at
there.
one.
Damn.
You're not there emotionally. But
He said
it's
a
all
chat
about-
with himself. He just
Yeah,
talked to himself.
because you're putting the phone down when I'm crying. It's all about accountability. We came into, we started the group chat really at the start of the pandemic because we could foresee mental health issues possibly being a thing.
Yeah.
And so we just decided we would be, just hold each other really accountable for a lot of the shit that we do and just be open and honest and transparent. And a lot of shit has come from it, to be honest. So, we had those conversations like every day. I talk to them every day.
About your feelings?
About how we feeling, about what we going through. Yeah. About the dumb shit we doing sometimes. And trying to correct and check each other's actions.
I might be emotionally stunted. I don't think I would enjoy that group chat.
You are emotionally slain.
Probably.
Maybe.
Because that's also shows your views of therapy. Because you don't want to share with friends, you don't want to share with therapy, you just want to house it.
Internalizing it, that's rough. I don't know how you do it. And that's why I appreciate the group chat, because you don't have to internalize shit. And it's also a space that you don't feel judged. So.
Just be a man. That's it.
Just be a man.
Just be a man.
Be a man and break down inside. Shit. Die from the inside.
Word up.
Just rot from the inside.
Rot from the inside out.
from the
Word
inside.
up. That's how my father did it. That's how my grandfather did it. That's how I'm gonna fucking do it.
You
That's how
brought
it's
up,
fucking done.
it's funny that you bring up that you didn't like the group chat. So, I have a group chat with 11 people, maybe.
What?
How many people in there, Brad?
15?
Nah, it's not
Yeah,
15
that's
of
too
us.
many fucking
I'm gonna tell
people.
you right now.
That's too many people.
But
Uh,
this group chat has been going on at least a decade.
since group chats could
And y'all just wake up every morning
Right.
and tell each other good morning and just
We do
talk
greet
about
each
your
other
feelings.
like that and stuff.
We do too in our group chat too.
Derek
Yeah.
was in the group chat for less than 48 hours.
He asked for exit.
Derek was like, nah, take me out. Literally less than 48 hours. Derek was in this group chat.
Yeah.
14 people, minusing one person who's not in.
Oh yeah, he'll be back.
So it's 15.
That's too many. That's too many.
No, it's actually
It's
good. We have productive stuff in there.
That's
that
dope.
came and
At the
gone.
most, like I feel like guys might have those conversations with they shorties, but like
So,
At faith.
but you can't have every conversation with your shorty. You can't.
Absolutely not.
Same way you can't have every conversation with certain friends or,
yeah.
you know? But it's funny you bring up emotions and accountability and stuff like that. So 2-3 weeks ago, a friend of ours was having a gender reveal.
Oh,
Right? Yeah, we'll talk about it. He'll be okay.
nah.
Right? He was having a gender reveal. It was first child. We've known him. I've known him since 20 years now, 21 years. I've known him a while. Bradley's known him
About the same.
about the same time. Like we've all known each other for a long time. So we find out about this gender reveal because he posted a picture in the group chat like, hey, I'm having a boy. And we were all like, you had a gender reveal today? Like you didn't tell us? And then it was like, we found out that certain people, like 2 or 3 people that day got like a Zoom link. And we were just like, wait.
Oh, he didn't share that with y'all.
Exactly. There's a Zoom link that you didn't share out. So now a lot of us felt like we were hurt by that. Like, why would you, like, you know, like we wanted to see that moment and be a part of that, especially if there's a Zoom link. We understand you can't necessarily always bring 15 or 20 or 30 people to certain functions and events. So then people have voiced like how they felt about it and everything. And like, I spoke to him separately and everything like that. And he was accountable for it. He was like, yeah, I could have done a better job. I didn't think people cared enough or wanted to be bothered enough with it, you know? And it was basically, he wasn't really handling, he was the guy in the situation. Like he wasn't handling, it was like, oh, here's a Zoom link, like the morning of or a few hours before. And he was like, he didn't think we cared enough to be a part of it, but we actually did. He genuinely feels bad about it. Yeah, but we have those conversations with each other all the time.
So hypothetically, right? You have a friend who just had a baby, and he invites you up to the hospital. You go up there. Do you go up there because you genuinely want to see and hold the baby? Or do you go up there out of respect and just like, hey, wow, this is a big moment for you. You're my friend. That's a nice looking baby. Like,
It's both for me.
Both,
And I've
yeah,
gone up
both.
there multiple times. I've gone up to the hospital.
really?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
both.
it's both.
Red.
Because I've seen
What's
like,
wrong with you, Reg?
What's the
no,
answer?
no, I'm just saying like I go up there for my friend. It's not like I want to go and see a baby.
I don't want, me personally, I don't want to hold your baby.
Yeah.
I don't want to hurt the baby. Like, so I'll just
Yeah.
look like, oh, I'm happy for you. But I'm not.
No, you can send me a
holding you.
picture, like to go to the
They're,
hospital and
close
it's
to the
like,
one, then I'll start interacting. But
Yeah.
before that,
Reg, we up there stealing the baby gloves, the mitts. I can use these.
that'd be fine if I pulled up just to steal baby mitts. But
I think
nah, the baby blankets you can only get like when you have a baby. Like
Yeah.
that's the rare
think
occasion where you can finesse a baby blanket.
Derek might be laughing, but
Yeah,
You can't
not
tell?
a mess.
with it because of the mask. Niggas spent a whole hour in here breathing regular and then threw a mask on afterwards. It's too late, my nigga.
Yeah.
It's dope. So
Still chewing under the mask.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's not that I'm like, there's certain things that I just don't like. There was recently, like literally like an hour ago, I found out like someone in my family passed. Like, I don't know. It's not a stunted thing. I think it's like, I just don't connect to certain things the way other people connect, I guess. Like if my sister right now is having a kid, like I'd be ecstatic. Like I would be right there. But a friend might having a
Would
kid,
you be
I'm happy
ecstatic just
for
because
him.
she's your sister?
No, because it's like I'm having, it's like this is my nephew. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? As far as a friend of mine, like if Mars having a kid, I'd be over
It's
the
not gonna
moon.
happen, though. It's not gonna happen.
I know, but I'd be over the moon for him.
Like,
No,
put
like
the-
low key, I'd be like another one. But like
Yeah,
I would.
Me too. That's
Yeah.
DJ Khaled.
Nigga might be in the hospital tight, like, yes, another one, man. But I'd be happy for him. I'd be happy for you. The only thing is like, I'm not like, oh my God, a baby. I'm not like walking over to the room where they keep the babies like, oh my God, look at all these.
Yeah, no.
Look at all these
You don't
babies.
know.
Like,
I'd be
I don't give a fuck.
ecstatic. I'd be like, it works. Be ecstatic.
That's exactly how I'd feel.
Wow.
It works. Wow.
I was wrong.
Like I feel the
Express is moving.
Timbs like the Timbs are
Express is moving. Wow.
Did I ever tell y'all?
You know that wrestling arm where like they're trying to fight back and they start raising the arm, pop somewhere just like
When you got him in the sleeper hole and shit.
But speaking of babies, I have my first mistake or unborn child name in my head already.
Wait, what?
My first mistake or unborn child.
You're a fucking bastard.
What's the name? What's the time?
So everyone just
you know
judged me.
gender too.
He called his kid a mistake before. They could watch this back.
It can be either
Oh, it's a unisex name.
Banks.
Banks.
Yes. Yep.
It'd be foul
first
because
name?
there's a good
Yep.
chance
Thanks.
someone in here is going to knock somebody up before you, and then they can steal that
They're gonna
name.
definitely
know.
take that name.
Yeah,
But it's on
not a
camera
bad
now.
name. It don't matter. It's not a bad name. It's a pretty good name.
You know why though?
Lloyd,
Yep.
of course.
That's a fire name and a fire origin. Like
That or Nasir. After Nas.
you could keep Nasir, but I mean Banks is a good name.
I like Banks. That's my
Yeah,
number one.
fire.
If I get to mistake number 2.
Yeah.
Nasir.
Dennis Nasir.
Yeah.
That has to be a boy. Mistake number 2 has to be a boy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Could be
Banks,
Nasira, maybe.
can Banks be a
Yeah.
girl?
Banks is unisex?
Which is
Yeah.
crazy because I think
Yeah.
I only know like one person who had like a kid on purpose.
Interesting.
Really?
Yeah, like he planned it. Like they planned the pregnancy.
Oh no. I know people like that.
John, who do we have on the couch? John is
Oh yeah.
John. Yeah, I believe he said his
that too.
planned.
Yeah, they
too.
planned that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like
Yeah, shout out to
everybody else is like, I'm late, and you're like, for what?
For what?
Yeah.
What?
At what point do you get worried when you're late? How long does that take?
As soon as they say they're late, that's immediate
But
dread.
If you're late 3 days, are you nervous? A week?
Yes. You're late an hour. You're sweating bullets, man.
No, I wouldn't say it's immediate dread because it does depend.
No, you
like,
you fake like hope. Like, nah, you should be all right. Like, you should be cool.
Who knows that
unless
girl's
you wanted a
schedule?
kid. Like a lot of dudes might really want a kid
That's
though.
a
They're
fact.
just not planning.
Who knows
Oh,
that?
but I'm sure. Like, I'm just saying at the ages where we were experiencing that, niggas was like in their early 20s. Like now, like I might be like, nah, I'd probably still be like, fuck. I don't know.
Who knows their girl's schedule?
When I had them, I did.
That's weird.
I did too.
Yeah,
I don't.
I did.
Yeah, really?
Nah, I knew.
Mars
I
in
knew
there
very well.
like, it's time. It's time.
My favorite time.
It's my favorite.
That's when he gets the leather jacket out.
looking for red lights.
Nigga has a red leather jacket, fucking Thriller jacket. You can't fucking wait.
But no, I definitely knew.
Nah.
Definitely.
Fucking the weekend in his Super Bowl outfit.
Mask on.
It's fucking crazy.
Oh man, he does the spin and all like the weekend coming to the roof.
I can't
No,
feel
I
I'm
definitely
with you.
because I knew their schedules too. I knew exactly when all of my kids were conceived too. Like I know the day.
Really?
Yep. I know exactly when my kids were conceived. So there's that.
So, nah, I ain't gonna ask.
That might be a Patreon question.
Yeah, don't ask.
Yeah, I won't ask.
Don't ask.
I won't ask.
That's
So you
crazy.
just remember the day and time. You're like, oh, yeah.
I did that.
Like Mars immediately after finishing, yeah, you're pregnant. I'll holler at you later.
No, it's, I
He does the Curry shimmy on the way out the
No
room.
notepad.
How Curry hits the 3 and does the shimmy.
Yeah,
shoot that shit, just turn around.
yeah.
No.
But you know who I would contemplate getting pregnant? Have you guys seen Liz Cambridge on OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Cambridge. I think
Yeah.
it's her last-
Cambridge?
Liz Cambridge.
Yeah.
Liz cannot
Yeah.
beat.
Yeah, she's
6'8".
yeah.
6'8".
I'll get a running start.
Yeah.
See, that I can't do. Too tall. I can't do tall.
I mean, everybody's the same height when you lay down, man.
Nah, I can't do tall chicks. That's the one. That's just my preference. I cannot do tall chicks, but she's gorgeous.
Why?
That's
It's a turnoff.
what
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not. What's tall?
5'11" and up.
Taller than
5'11", you put heels on, and you look at me in the eyes, or you're taller than me. I'm
Taller than you.
6'8".
5'11". They put heels on
Oh,
their
so you don't like a woman to look you in the eye?
You can.
There you go.
But I prefer.
There you go.
I prefer
there he
you to
is.
be shorter than me when I'm looking you in the eye.
And they got to walk like 2 steps behind you.
I prefer.
I understand.
No, they can walk right alongside me.
right.
Just you can't be taller than me. It's just not attractive to me.
Here's my thing with dating a woman like Liz Cambridge or Cambridge. She can win a fight against me
Easily.
Yeah.
easily, right?
And that's a turn off for you?
No, it's scary because you got to think she can win a fight against me, and women tend to be more emotional than men. So if one day she just like backhands me, like
Oh,
toss
you
me
hurt.
somewhere, exactly.
No, you just kind of clutch your face and walk away slowly.
Think about all the times you've dated a woman and you think she hit you in your shoulder, tap you, you know what I mean, hit you in your chest. Imagine a 6'8". How much she weigh?
6'8", 2 something. She's a big.
Slapping you in your chest.
Yeah, keep your head on a swivel.
It's
man.
good.
I don't know.
You're gonna be out of breath.
I don't know. I've had practice, man, so I'd be all right.
6'8", 235.
Yeah,
I'd be all right.
I can't win that.
Yeah, she could probably look at she could palm your chest.
You know, I'm gonna have to aim for the knees to survive.
Yeah.
Like Tory Lanez.
Fucking Tanya Harding.
Too much?
Too much.
A bit much. That's mad. So like I don't even
He
think
ain't
the
even
case
lower,
is
too.
done yet.
He went even
It's
lower.
not done yet. But
I mean, I've never minded like
he was probably in a fight for his life.
it's clearly not a secret that I'm not like super tall. Like, I mean, I've dated girls taller than me that have worn heels. It's never bugged me. Like, what's crazy is, as insane as it sounds, like in my mind, like everybody's the same height as me.
What do you mean, Reg?
Does that sound crazy?
Yes, it
Yeah,
does.
that
I
sounds
don't know.
insane.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
In your
I don't know.
mind, what?
Like in my mind, I feel like everybody's like my height.
So you think you and I were like the same height?
No, you don't remember just the other day I was like, oh shit, you're like really tall than me. I noticed just then. But it was like in my mind, like everybody's like the same.
Mars is the
I don't
same
know.
height as you.
Yeah, I don't know if it's an ego thing or I don't know what to say.
It's-
Like, I
it's
don't,
definitely an
maybe.
ego thing.
I don't know.
Ego.
That might be it.
It's definitely
I mean,
That's wild.
I've dated girls as tall. It was funny because remember I was telling you about the ex that hit me up and told me like not to tell the stories about her on the pod?
Yes.
Which I'm definitely about to do. The Jamaican one, she was definitely taller than me. Like she's wearing heels. Even without heels, she's got a good, I would say, half a foot to foot on me.
Oh, she's tall.
Half a foot to a foot?
She's tall.
Yeah, she's definitely
That's a
taller.
big, like, half a foot is 6 inches, right?
Yeah, she's like half a foot to a foot. I haven't seen her in a
So
minute.
a foot is another 6 inches.
Yeah, so I would say half a foot.
You really don't know height if you can think somebody's either 6.
I just told
It's
you, I
just
feel
a
like
foot.
everybody's my height. It's
taller
hard
than
to
you.
remember.
She's
I feel like, no, I'd say it's like maybe half a foot. I think she has a good half a foot on me. And maybe
So-
with heels, it's a whole other.
She got half a foot. She's like maybe 5'7", 5'8". She got.
That's crazy. Because I'm 5'7". Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. Anyways, she's got. Yeah, he's
She's like
a dickhead.
5'11", got a full foot on you.
She's like much taller than me, and like it's never bugged me. Like there were times where she bugged out, and I felt threatened, but it wasn't because she was taller. It was because like I don't know, maybe the Jamaican thing. Like her anger seemed like
It's
just
different.
abnormally angry,
It's different.
just unreasonable amounts of anger.
Once she kissed her teeth, it's a wrap.
Yo, it was.
Get arm's length at least.
There was one time we had an argument, and I think I kind of fucked up. She broke into my voicemail. I didn't know you could do this, but apparently if your voicemail isn't set up, someone
anybody
can set it up for you.
Yeah, they'll set it up.
I had no idea. So she set up my voicemail. She listened to my voicemail messages. So my ex, before her, had left me a message, and she was like, why she feel so comfortable calling you? And I remember I was on the phone with her, and I think I hung up with some shit. I was like, I'm in the middle of working. It's the middle of the day. Like, I'm at work right now. Like, I hung up on her. Like, maybe, I want to say an hour later, I hear like honking outside, like just screaming. I'm like, she calls me, I answer the phone. She's like, I'm outside. She's screaming outside in the street.
Did her accent come on?
Her
Did she have
car, yeah, the accent definitely comes out. Her car is like in the middle of the street, like blocking traffic. She doesn't give a fuck.
Bring your ass cloud outside.
So I don't think it was that bad. So I walk outside,
Stupid boy.
and all the shit that I bought her, she's literally throwing in the street at me. She's like just throwing everything at me. So I bought her cell phone, and I was like, word, then throw your phone. She was like, no. Like, that was the one thing she wouldn't throw. And I don't know if y'all remember like those.
How much did you buy her that she was like throwing?
Mad shit. Bought her mad shit. So I had bought her, but I had like discounts.
This was like, you got it.
This was like, no, this was Best Buy days. So I had the discount. I was wilding.
This is when you was Lawrence.
Matt, yeah, dickhead. You remember those Sirius XM units where it wasn't built in your car? They had like the separate unit.
Yeah.
This is how long ago that was. Like I had bought her one, but she didn't really know what it was. So she threw it in the middle of the street, and I remember a truck ran over it. Like it was just destroyed. And then fast forward like a year later, when we were having a conversation, she was like, damn, like I really want one of those units now. I definitely know what it is, and I wish I had held on to it. But her anger was always like super, super angry. Yeah. But on the other side of the spectrum, like
It was fire.
it was fire.
Box was fire.
It was fire.
Darnell, what was the worst interaction you've had with a woman? The worst thing she's done because of her anger?
Okay, so the worst thing that's ever happened. So I was dating this woman, college, super, super, super smart. Like ended up going to like Harvard Law after college. I let her write a paper for me in college. She wrote a paper. She got like a B+ on the paper.
For your paper.
My paper. I wrote the next paper. I got an A. She's like, your teacher's fucking stupid, this and that. And I'm like, no, I just take the class, you know? And then she was like, no, like your paper's not better than mine. Let me see. And I said something. I was like, maybe I'm just smarter than you.
Wow.
Right?
Damn.
It sounds like something you'd say though.
Right. And I probably am smarter than her. Like she's just better at school.
Because she's a woman?
No, not at all.
No.
So I turn away like, because I don't really care that much whether I got an A or B+. The grade doesn't fucking matter. I don't care about school. So I turn around and I'm walking away. There's maybe like 100th anniversary or something like that. Like Black Enterprise or like some magazine. You know when they get like, do the history of the magazine?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Looks like almost a textbook.
Yeah.
And I'm walking away. Boom! In the back of my head.
She got you.
And we're in my mother's living room at the time. And I turn around, my mother was just like, walk away. I was just like, just go and walk away. Because that shit hurt.
Yeah.
That shit genuinely hurt.
Yeah.
And I was like, the audacity of you to throw it at me.
And your mother.
In my mom's
And
crib.
your mother's
Yeah.
there. Wow. Okay. Nah,
Yeah.
her anger was on another level.
She was tight. She was tight.
I think the craziest thing a woman ever did to me in anger was try to hit me with a car in like a Kmart parking lot.
What the fuck did you do to her?
We got into a huge argument and I was like, fuck it then, I'm out. So I got out the car and I closed the door and I just started walking. So she pulls up next to me, she's like, get back in the car. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Someone's gonna come get me. She was like, you got another bitch coming to get you? And she pulled off. And I'm like, man, fuck her. But low key, I jumped out of the car.
Without a plan.
Without a plan, I was just upset. I was low key hoping that she would come back. So I just hear a car like revving up behind me. I turn around and the shit fucking whoosh. I step out the way and she speeds by and it kind of hits my leg a little bit. I'm like, yo, she actually tried to hit me. What the fuck? She busts a U-turn. We're in the middle of a Kmart parking lot. It's late night. Yeah. You know what I mean? We just walked out from like, this was like forever ago. She busted a U-turn in the parking lot and came straight at me again. And I'm like fucking trying to dodge the car. And a cop pulls up behind her, like, what's going on? And I have to act like, oh, no, it's not a big deal. We're good. Like, we're just, I don't know what the fuck I said. I was like, we're cool. I had to get back in the car and, like, play it off. So I'm like, you're trying to fucking kill me. It was your friend from the precinct. He's like,
It was the party.
It was like,
hey, Bill, it's good. Like, you know how the old ball and
I
chain
had a
act.
giant fucking
No, ball and
mustache.
chain is just like,
I had the original car Winslow
blow my
mustache.
cover.
But like after her trying to fucking murder me 2 or 3 times, I still came to her defense like, nah, don't arrest this bitch, man. Like she's, I don't know. I mean, there's a good,
booked
I don't
and bailed
forget
her out?
what I don't remember what I did, but there's a very good chance it was definitely my fault. So, yeah, I don't think I was that mad.
It's funny you bring up jumping out of a car.
A moving car.
So I have a old friend who actually jumped out of a moving car to get away from his girlfriend at the time. They're having whatever argument. She's driving.
That's dangerous as fuck.
Mad dangerous. What? Gets out of the car. So they end up married after all of this.
Oh, well, congrats to them.
And
Did his skin grow back? Like,
it's funny because he had like eczema, so his skin.
Oh,
Yeah,
so he
probably.
had several layers.
Several layers. Alligator man.
Nigga got built-in motorcycle jacket.
But I'll tell you guys this story because him and I aren't friends anymore, so I don't really care. So his girlfriend and him were having a disagreement, whatever. We're in college, maybe, like towards the end of college.
I feel like you're gonna say something
We
crazy.
all go to the same party, right? She's there because she knew the people. We're all there. At this party, she's in the bathroom giving somebody head.
They weren't together at this time.
No, they were together. They just weren't getting along. They had an argument like earlier that day.
You were friends with him at this point.
I am friends with him, right?
You told him?
So when I heard this story, I was like, nah. So I called somebody who walked in on the person who walked in on her. I said, yo, what really? He said, nah, that shit happened. Like I caught it in the act, on knees, handed, like the whole joint.
Oh,
Right? Swimming hand.
swimming.
Swimming hand.
That's devastating.
Oh, Swam-Handed. Wow.
Right?
She was
Swim-handed is hilarious.
So
That's it. That's it.
me
Swim-handed.
me and my other friend, because there was like three of us that were like real close, we were like, yo, we gotta tell him. Like we can't like not tell him, you know what I mean? So like 2-3 days go by maybe, and we're like watching a basketball game and we're looking like, all right, we gotta like tell him. So we tell him.
Yo, you let days go by? You're a
didn't know how to-
fucking
'cause
piece of shit.
I was like, I want to be there in person you know what
Yo,
I
you
mean?
probably tongue kissed her like 1,000,000 times before you told him.
So we tell him, immediately mad, of course, right?
Of course.
Starts doing push-ups, lifting weights, all kind of shit like that. We're going out tonight, everything. So like, lit. We out here now. Right?
You guys were watching TV and then he just reached from behind the couch and grabbed weights?
There's like some dumbbells and he's like, lit, we out here now. All right, so that lasted like maybe 2-3 weekends, a month max. Gets back with her.
And in the interim, it was probably just mad swims in between.
Oh, for her? Probably.
No, I wasn't referring to him. Like, never mind. I don't know what type I don't know what your niggas is into. Never mind.
So,
You sat and thought about it. Oh, for her, you mean?
so now they get back together. Slowly stops like hanging out with us.
Of course.
Because now he done told them. Fast forward, they get married. Sends us an invite. All right. And we get the invite and we're like, oh, it's me and a friend of mine. We get the invite. We're like, oh, the wedding's soon. They really like rushed this. You know what I mean? It was like a week or two away. It was this wedding. We get this invite. We show up to this wedding. We're at the table all the way in the back.
She got y'all by yourself in the fucking dungeon in the corner.
We're there, and there's one other woman at the table with us. It's me, my date, a friend, one other random woman in. She goes, yeah, I just found out about this morning.
What?
And I said, oh, he put us at the reject table.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
No, she invited y'all just to show you couldn't stop her.
Probably.
She's
I
like,
guess
yeah,
so.
see, y'all can't stop me. I still
respect
won.
that. I respect that.
I still won.
Put us at the
Yo,
reject
that
table.
is like the worst. Like that's
Not my.
cheating is bad, but cheating by giving a dude head is like 10 times worse because it's like you're not even really getting anything out of that.
At the party that your boyfriend's at.
That's crazy. Like you're not getting anything. You're not even getting any pleasure out of that. You're just. Oh my god.
And it's wild. It's to the point when the few times we've seen each other, it's just been like,
What do you
what
say?
up? Cut.
What do you say?
You don't.
Damn, yeah, ain't much to say.
That's crazy.
It's
Brad,
just, yeah, what up? What up?
What's
Yeah.
one of the worst things a woman has done to you?
I feel like you have a crazy story because you're building up to something.
I got a story.
Oh, all right.
I got a
You
few.
on the spot.
You must be good because normally that shit comes right. It should like
No.
immediately.
He's sorting through all the shit.
Damn.
That's what's happening.
Oh. Nah, I can't even say it,
Because it's the current?
man. Nah, I can't even say it.
That's crazy.
Nah. So I'll tell mine real quick.
Niggas didn't even bother to ask Derek.
Yeah, nah, because I know he's not gonna.
Yeah.
He's not even listening.
Yeah, he's watching Laker games and shit. Nah,
His
mine
worst
was
story
with-
is like some bitch walked in front of the TV while he was
while
watching the
Laker
game.
game. He said, "Get out the way." Now mine was with one of my BMs. Obviously, I have 3 children. They all by different women. Shout out to them. I love all them women, but I was going through it particularly rough with one of my BMs at one point, And long story less long, what she decided to do, I had my daughter. Anybody who has kids, and some of y'all who don't, you may.
Oh, BM, like Big Mom.
I call them BMs, yeah,
I
right?
thought you said Big Man. Go ahead.
Sheesh. I don't know any big men. I don't call men big. Y'all know
So
what
you thought this whole time he had 3 big men?
just 3 big men just standing around who I raised my children with.
That's hilarious.
I love my BMs. They're not big men. Do y'all know what a diaper genie is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where you stuff all the diapers? All right, so
That's mad random. I know what a diaper genie is.
I
know what
I was wondering what
Yeah.
to do, but
My little brother.
I had my daughter. This was when one of my children was very young. She was a newborn still, maybe like 6-7 months, and so I took her, and I was having her over the weekend, and one morning I wake up, I got to go to work. I come out to my car, and the whole windshield, diapers, shit all over the windshield.
Oh, that's so deep.
She showed up and just stuck a bunch of my daughter's diapers to the windshield and smeared them. Like, so the whole windshield is brown.
So what did you do?
I called the cops.
No, I mean, what did you do? Nah, for her to come,
Call the cops.
for her to come and drive to where you're at with
Yeah.
just mad shitty diapers in her car.
I had to go to work at like 7 in the morning.
How
so she
far
had
away
to
did she
be-
live from you?
Nah, 10 minutes.
10 minutes? But 10 minutes with shitty diapers in the car is an eternity. So she drove with all them shitty diapers in the car and then like systematically covered your car
Just the windshield.
and baby shit. All right,
So-
the windshield.
Yeah.
What did you do to piss her off?
Just opened the diaper and just was smashing them shit.
What did you do to her?
At the time, we was going through it real bad. You know what I mean?
You see what I mean?
Same
This
shit I
nigga,
think
man,
men go
come on,
through.
bro. What did you do?
Oh no, I truly don't know. This is my
Yeah.
daughter's 10. We were just going through a lot of shit. I mean, obviously, her and I have gone to court and everything. So at the
Yeah.
time, we were not cool. Thankfully, we're great now. And shout out to her. But
So,
She probably got a little bit of shit
What-
on
what
her.
did-
She had to.
what did the cops say when they show up? And you,
so
what do they say?
so
What
the cop
happened?
shows up, and the first thing he does is burst out laughing.
I told you them people not for us, man.
Yeah.
He's
That's what Pop
like,
was saying.
he's like,
You shouldn't have called him.
He goes, so you know who did it? I said, of course I know who did this shit. I was like, those are my daughter's diapers.
Literally, like, I
Yeah, like,
definitely know who
of
did
course
this
I know who
shit.
did this. He's like, do you have any proof? I said, nah, I don't.
People
Like, I'm
not
like, do
for
you want to
us.
take fingerprints of like there's probably fingerprints in the shit. Like, what do you want?
And this is Reg who showed
those
up. This is
people-
how y'all met. This is how Reg and them all met.
I already made the joke.
They not for us.
But yeah, no,
I
the
don't know why
cop
you call them
says he was like, if you don't have like video recording of her on tape or anything, all you can do is file a complaint. And if there's enough of these complaints, then maybe we could do something.
Right.
So he's like, is there anything else she's done? So I'm like, yeah, I got a bunch of shit, right?
got
He's like,
all
did
of
you
that.
call us every time? I said, no, I don't never want to call y'all. This was just so much that I had to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so,
So you proceeded to clean up the shit.
yeah, of course, I just hosed down the car and went about my business.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
nah.
You was probably finding shit days later.
They probably
Of course.
smelt it.
All
like,
up under the. I had
sunny
to
day.
change the windshield wipers. Yeah, it was bad. And she even put a little bit on the door handle, driver's side door handle.
Oh, nice, nice. That's a nice
Windshield.
touch.
Yeah,
That's a
and
nice
boom.
touch.
At
So-
least it's your daughter's shit and not. Like,
I don't. That doesn't make me feel any better.
No, no.
I be tight when the bird shit on my car.
Yo.
Think about it.
No, my kid,
Terrible.
like my
And
my
baby shit
daughter's
is the
shit
worst
on me.
shit.
I've had it
Could've got, like,
on me
bump-
physically.
bump-
Just
I- yeah,
she
I
sprayed
believe it.
shit
That's
on
too
me.
much work.
No, but at least it's your daughter's.
Yeah,
Yeah, nah, but that was probably
that's
one of the
wild.
worst.
Or like,
Yeah.
if it was her shit, that's even worse.
I've had. I don't think I would ever call the cops on a girl. Like I've seen, like literally watched a girl key my car, like come up like Wolverine claw keys, just key my shit, and I'd be like, damn, that's crazy, my nigga, and just go back in the house.
Nah, I'm not.
In
doing
my
that.
mind, like if I get upset, you got the satisfaction out of it. So I'm just like, damn, that's crazy, and just all right, man, and I just go back in the house.
He was like, Day. Damn, make me not even want it anymore.
Yeah, basically, I'm just like, yeah, I just let it rock. You know, inside you're mad, but there's
You gotta
nothing
be
you could do. I'm not gonna walk up and punch you in the face or something crazy. I just gotta walk away.
I hear you. Yeah, I don't know what I would have done if I had caught her in the act, but you know, once it was already done.
The thing that's crazy is like, shorty that keyed my car keyed 2 different cars, and one of the times that she keyed my car, like we still ended up chilling like right afterwards. Like she didn't just
She
key my
keyed the
shit.
squad car?
That's a crazy charge.
Look at this nigga got his legs up, just eating snacks, just cackling. Fucking bastard. Niggas got comfortable.
Nah, I mean, I think we all probably deal with the women.
You're
after they
right,
do
Brad.
crazy
I got fucked up chairs on purpose. Dickhead.
No, we probably all.
That's
deal
an
with the women,
interrogation chairs.
You uncomfortable?
Make you uncomfortable. You give up after.
I can't say it no more. That's what happened to Pop. The sofa.
That's crazy.
Got back issues.
That's wild.
Yeah, but that was one of the worst. There's probably more because her and I were really going at it at
How
one
many
point,
diapers?
but It was about 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah. Nah. Like, I'm not going to tell the stories for you, but Mars told me some fucking crazy stories.
What's
Yeah.
the inverse? What's the worst thing you've done to a woman?
Good question.
Damn. I don't know if I want to tell that
Derek
story.
is leaving the room right now. He's like, fuck this.
I don't know if I want to tell the story because it's pretty fucked up.
You want? I'll tell my story.
Yeah.
You know you will.
We know.
I'll tell my story.
You're going to get joy out of it.
Same woman that hit me with the Black Enterprise.
Yeah, you had to get her back. I knew
Right?
you wasn't gonna let that shit rock.
I can't remember if this happened before or after, but we were on a cruise, right?
You went on a cruise where?
Yeah. And I forgot what it was, but she kept like messing with me when I was in the bathroom, like brushing my teeth, like opening the door and doing some dumb shit. So I said, all right, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna like spray toothpaste out, like squirt it with toothpaste. And she opened the door, I said, and it got in her eyes.
Ooh.
And she's like, I can't
Shit
see.
burned.
Yeah, and it was just like,
So you maced her.
basically, she was tight.
You son of a bitch.
That was probably the worst thing I've ever done to her.
It's probably worse because toothpaste is like,
At least the worst thing I got caught
Like-
doing to a woman.
Oh.
Jesus. You're a piece of shit.
No, I've never done nothing like physical like you. Sleeping with friends, I think that's terrible.
Oh, you slept
Yeah.
with your friends?
Yeah, I slept with, you know what I mean, some exes' friends, shit like that, trying to get back at them. I feel like that's real immature, but I've done that.
Yeah, I've done that. That's what I felt bad about. Like
I gotta
that's
think if I've ever done
that's
that.
like monstrous. That's like really fucking bad.
Yeah, nah, that's bad. That's terrible.
That's really fucking bad.
But yeah, one of my exes in particular, I was definitely targeting her friends for a while.
Nah, I wasn't
was
even
her.
talking to her friend. It was random, and I should have stopped it. And she was using me to get back at her friend, and I just was like, all right,
Good shit, Derek.
yeah.
So that's the worst thing.
Derek's a piece of shit, man.
That's the worst thing you've done.
Huh?
That's the worst thing you've done. Worse.
Nah, that's the worst thing. Like I'm not like I'm some type of monster. Like what do you think? Like what have I done that's worse? In your mind?
You've definitely like, fucked your taxes up or something like that.
Fuck their taxes up. Nah.
I can see you doing that.
Because even if I fucked their taxes up, I would have ended up just giving them the money that if there was like some type of differential, if there was a fee, I would have just paid for it. I paid mad. There was a girl I dealt with and her car got towed and I gave her a ride and I let her hold my car to go to work the next day and I went and picked up her shit. And like, I usually take care of that sort of thing. If it's like, that leads to financial whatever, I take care of it.
I really want to hear from the women who are women viewers.
The worst thing you did to a man?
I want to hear from the women viewers. Worst thing they've done to a man, and what's the worst thing a man has done to them? Please hit the voicemail. I would love to hear that from the woman's perspective.
Yeah,
They probably got some crazy stories.
Probably
Men are
like
crazy.
your friend the other day, like top some random nigga, come home and like tongue kiss you. That's
Oh, yeah, those gonna be some bad
Because her man
stories.
was at the party and he probably greeted her with a kiss. Man,
That's one thing at the party.
That's assault.
Women are calculating. You know what I mean? They're different than us.
You wanna know the worst part? The dude that she did it to, we knew. We all went to school together.
That's
So y'all was cool with them.
Yeah. We were cool, but like we wasn't that cool. Like if his girl,
But him and her were super cool.
yeah.
They were mad cool.
If his girl would offer me some head, I probably would have took it too. Like you know what I mean? Like we were cool.
Yo,
but it wasn't that
low-key, I
cool.
felt like it was you.
Nah, it wasn't.
I felt like it was you and you created a fake friend or some shit.
You want to know the wild part about this girl?
She offered it.
When they first started dating, she was staying by a friend's house. Like we both knew the friend. It was a female, and the friend had to go out for something, and she was there alone. She's like, "Oh, come by." She wanted me to come and crack, and I was just like, "Nah, like, yeah."
Every
Been
pod
bad
you
news.
move up the sniper list just a little
Yeah,
bit
it's a
more.
piece of shit.
You get a lot of offers. It's like you and French Montana right now. Like,
Yo,
you're right under French.
There was one time I remember I got like a come over text, but it was like the middle afternoon. And I was like, nah, I can't. I'm cleaning right now, but I'll get back with you later. Because I'm thinking this is just a friend. And then fast forward, she admitted to me like years later, yeah, I just broke up with my boyfriend and I just wanted to like, you know, whatever. I was like, fuck, you should have been specific.
Did I ever tell you the heated leather belt story?
Wait, what?
The heated leather belt?
You beat someone with a belt?
Oh, yeah. Right? So she was into this thing about the belt, this smacking kind of thing. Right? So
Yo.
I decided.
No, seriously though.
I'm just as
Wait.
I don't want to know.
He said a heated leather belt, not even a leather belt. Like the nigga stands there in his drawers and puts them in the microwave and waits for it to reach the appropriate temperature before he proceeds to go back in and beat the bitch with it. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him?
I used a space heater and the belt.
Yeah,
Like, the whole place smelled like leather.
He put the leather belt on a space heater next to a fucking like coat hanger.
Right.
Like just mad torture
We
devices.
need Pop to come back ASAP. Let's not wait too much about each other.
And
You're a disgusting human being.
He just freely.
right? It was a bit much.
No, that is a lot.
Nevertheless,
If someone asked me to do something like that, I would assume it was a setup.
so after she goes, yo, we can't do that anymore. It left marks that I want my boyfriend to see. Wild.
Yeah, nah, that's a bit much.
Wow. This is young. Long time ago.
Like last month.
A long time ago.
No, it wasn't last
I was
month.
like,
Disclaimer, long time ago.
It wasn't last month. So that's maybe up there for some of the worst things I've done.
heated belt. Like this thing is sick. Like I'd be afraid
I
to like
escalated too much.
choking and shit. Like I feel like shit's a setup. Like nah, like you trying to
Choking? You feel like it's a setup?
Nah, that should
How
be a
hard are you
setup.
choking them?
Bruh, that shit could be a setup.
Your hands butt so big.
So listen, all right. I set myself up for that joke. That being said, any type of indentation, especially if someone bruises easily, that's a case. That's a charge, my nigga.
That is true.
Yeah.
You got to be careful with the joints that bruise easy.
Wait, the way you said that was very much like you have experience. Never mind. Let's move on to the next thing, man.
You never left a handprint?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course.
Was it open palm or was it fist shape? You fucking piece of shit.
I wasn't getting the response I wanted. So I just. What?
You wanted a scream?
I spanked it. She ate that shit. So I fucking.
With the hot
I went
belt.
harder.
With the warm belt.
The hook off on it.
The cold belt wasn't getting it done. You're a fucking monster.
Imagine just back out and just. That'd be so
Too much.
fucked
That's
up.
too much.
That's too much. That is too much. What? Speaking of kerfuffles. Did you get a chance to see Bone Thugs and 3-6 get into their little skirmish?
Yeah. That was quite the kerfuffle. It was. That's what it was.
That's exactly what it was.
Spell that. Let's see if anyone can still spell.
Oh,
I told you I gave up.
KERFUL.
That doesn't count because we use it as a word of the day.
No.
We did.
I just wanted to see if he
We
could-
actually did use it.
Yeah,
So it doesn't
I
count.
just wanted to see if he could spell it because we should all know how to spell
You
it.
say KERFUL.
Damn.
That's
is
what you
it?
stumped at?
Yeah, I'm stumped now.
Yeah,
How the
see,
fuck that
I
up?
told you. I give up on the shit.
But there was a kerfuffle.
It definitely kerfuffle.
KERFUFFLE.
You know what's funny?
Definitely a kerfuffle.
I was gonna add an E to an end. I was definitely gonna add the second L, but that's it. It was definitely a kerfuffle. But a kerfuffle starts anytime somebody says "suck my dick."
No.
Immediately, a fist or something comes from somewhere. What's that
SMD is
say?
the universal fight starter. Like you can't
Yeah.
say that.
Nah, you can't. You invite a nigga to your nether regions. That's like
cannot do
automatic
Even if a
fisticuffs.
woman says it could start a fight.
It's weird when women say.
Now, when women say it, like it's mad disrespectful, but I don't think I'd get as upset. I would walk away.
What if it's Young M.A.? What if it's Young M.A.?
Young M.A.?
She might have it on her too.
She might have it on. She might throw it at you. The weaponry.
This is the Mace edition, Harlem World.
Nunchucks.
She don't even got to be there for you to do it. She just toss that shit and walk away.
Take that.
Oh man, never mind. It went too far. You always take it too far. Wait, what? Oh, I'm just like, what?
Yeah, man.
No, because the hand movement, I was like, nigga, what the fuck are you saying to me?
What's funny, that's the iPhone Mini. That's not even the Plus. Look, I still got it, though.
It's to the face of
But yeah, for those who
That's a
didn't,
kerfuffle, right?
for those who didn't see it though, on Versuz, Busy Bone took exception to some things that was said at the start of the Versuz, and he threw a bottle of water at Juicy J.
Is that the start?
That was
Yeah.
early on.
That was early. It was like, they're like 3 songs in, 4 songs in, this happened.
Yeah.
He threw a bottle of water at Juicy J, and Juicy J told him SMD, and it started a little fight.
Wait. So I thought he threw the bottle after he said SMD.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
He did.
Okay.
He did. He told them,
SMD
and then the bottle came flying,
Yeah.
and Juicy J and the rest of them rushed over.
I feel like
So-
niggas
Somebody
pulled
gave
up with like a chip on their shoulder, so
So Busy was on some shit from the start. Like,
From the-
everybody gave,
yeah.
like,
yeah.
pounds and, yo, what up, and Busy wasn't with it. Right? So then they start, I forgot what song they performing, and they said something like, oh, we're about to kill y'all with this and this and that. And then they went and they start harmonizing together like Boys to Men. Boom, boom, boom. You know, they all got their little like huddle and sing. So Gangsta Boo and
It was DJ. It was DJ
DJ Paul.
DJ Paul.
Yeah.
DJ Paul did like a slow dance to this song. It was like, so it was kind of funny.
Like the R&B shit.
And then Busy was like, y'all motherfuckers not gonna be mocking me, y'all ugly motherfuckers, right? And then Juicy J was just like, yo, suck my dick. And then Busy takes the bottle of water and launches it. But what I will give Juicy J, he was ready to fight after he said that.
Immediately.
Yeah.
He went over there
Yeah.
Yeah.
and somehow Busy ended up in the back of like the kerfuffle. He was like on the outside of it all of a sudden. And Juicy J and Project Pat was in there. He was in there swinging
were
for
ready.
him.
The
They
thing
were ready.
that's
Yeah.
crazy is like I feel like part of it is like following certain verses, and I'm specifically going to say the Locks versus Dipset. I feel like niggas are trying to force a viral moment, and then shit just goes left. Because I mean, if you look at the joint with like Ja Rule and Fat Joe, like niggas was like there were points where niggas was doing too much. Niggas was trying too hard.
But I think they had real issues before.
Yeah, and that's the difference. Fat Joe and Ja Rule are truly friends.
Yeah.
These groups didn't really like each other.
Yeah.
Really?
Which is mad
Yeah.
random.
Yeah.
But Bone Thugs had beef with quite a few. They had beef on the West Coast. They had some beef on the East Coast.
Yeah, I don't really think
Word?
of Bone
Yeah.
Thugs at all, so
Nah.
I wouldn't be aware of anything.
Who they had
that
problems
they
with
should-
on the...
Do y'all Googles? But they had beef. They had a lot
I'm
of
not
beef
gonna Google
back
Bone
then.
Thugs, man.
Oh, nah, they
I'm-
they are some real.
Yo.
You know what I mean? They,
No, I know that, but after this conversation, I'm probably never going to think about them again for years.
I'll be honest. Watching the verses, I was
It was a
pleasantly
good verse.
surprised. Because I was like, damn, Bone got some shit.
you know, it was a
Yeah.
very good verses aside from the bullshit. It was a very good verses.
Yeah.
What's fucked up is
They
like,
brought Chameleon out. I didn't even know they were on Riding Dirty.
Yeah,
yeah, they were.
remix. Yeah,
Yeah, I
They
didn't
brought
know.
out Chameleon there.
yeah.
Chameleon
Yeah.
was out there. Little Flip.
Love, we haven't seen Lil Flip in
Little
a
Flip?
long time. Houston.
nigga,
The Freestyle King.
nigga.
No, the
Never
Terrence
mind.
Howard was.
Oh, yeah. Whoop
brought out
that
Terrence
trick.
Trick. Yeah.
Whoop that trick.
Remember from Hustle and Flow? That was Juicy J's song. They
That's
won the Grammy for
weird.
that. Then they win
Yeah.
the Grammy for that.
No, I think it was it a Grammy or an Oscar?
Oscar.
Oscar.
think it
I'm
was
sorry, it was the
Oscar.
Oscar.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I never
You-
realized how cool
you're the
Juicy
one with
J
the
was
laptop.
until that day. Lil Wayne was there.
Lil Wayne did come
For
out.
what?
And I'm,
Bands.
yeah.
Bands and make.
And I am 100% certain after watching that 50 would wash Wayne still.
No, 50 would definitely watch.
How did you get that from that?
I watched it and I was
Wait,
just
wait.
like,
I feel
did
like
one song.
it depends. It depends on the performance and the order of the song. Because I feel like Wayne has a chance if the order's all right.
put it this way. Terrence Howard came out and Terrence Howard was more captivating than Lil Wayne was.
Then never mind.
Because it was a surprise. It wasn't the performance.
Yeah.
You did not expect to see.
I didn't expect
that
to see.
trick.
I definitely didn't expect. I didn't expect to either one of them, to be honest.
True.
I didn't expect to see Little Flip or Chameleon there.
Nah, that wasn't a surprise.
Project Pat, we expected.
Well, he's part of. I consider him part of.
Right, he's basically a part of
Yeah.
3 6
Like,
Mafia.
so was anybody actually like genuinely excited to see Little Flip or
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
really?
We got
I
the
was
East
never
Coast.
really-
You got an East Coast bias. You don't understand how big this is. A big deal in certain parts of the
Yeah,
region.
Little John.
You mean like
yeah.
it's a big deal at his house or like just?
Yo, 3-6 is
Nah.
major.
It's big.
I wasn't saying 3-6. I was talking specifically about Little Flip.
Ball. Lil Flip. Lil Flip is big. in
Game
Texas.
over.
Yeah, he had like
Game
maybe one song, right?
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
That's why I
Lil
said
Flip?
that's your East Coast bias. In Texas,
Texas?
that nigga is that dude.
He was the man.
Screw
Yes.
shit. Yo,
The only thing that got Little Flip out of here was T.I.
Yeah, they.
I don't remember
When T.I.
that.
started cleaning him up,
Yeah,
they had a little
some
battle.
issues. They had some
Oh,
issues.
damn.
Yeah.
That was.
It
I don't
quiet.
recall
it's like saying
any of that.
like Paul Wall, Mike Jones, and all those dudes wasn't big.
Nah. But they were though. Like that was about like I
Flip
remember
was
them all
before
over.
them.
I don't remember Flip to be honest.
Oh, man.
I remember like maybe 1 or 2 songs. Like if you were to play them back, maybe I would remember more. But it's been years since I thought about that.
That's our East Coast bias, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like all high school, all I bumped was like Dipset. So I mean, there's a very good chance that I neglected to even check out those albums.
It was just a shame to see, like, they closing on 50. And that's, you know what I mean? That's what they going to. But what was weird, it seemed like Bone Thugs was sectioned off to like a part of
They had yellow tape around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and 3-6 had like the 3/4 of the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, why'd they section them off like that?
I think they knew it was going to be some static. I don't know why they.
But what was
Put-
Yellow Tape gonna do?
Nothing.
Obviously,
It did absolutely nothing.
Pat ran right
I
through that
just
shit.
saw that.
What's
Yeah.
I saw a 2-piece flying right over that
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Project Pat
What's
ran right
fucked
through
up
it.
is every time I think of Bone Thugs, I think about that Key and Peele skit that they did about Bone Thugs where they were like homeless.
I ain't see that skit.
That
That
shit
sounds-
is fucking
it sounds
hilarious.
I'm going to pull that up.
Like, it's hilarious. Like, I don't think do you think? it'd be
Oh,
cut
I
if
remember that.
YouTube- Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Like, that's the only thing I think about when I think about Bone Thugs now.
I had to think about it.
Yeah, the shit was funny.
Nah, the best is, you ever heard
Look that up if you get a chance. Key and Peele, Bone Thugs. It's
you ever heard Dave
hilarious.
Chappelle talk about Key and Peele?
Yeah.
Nah, he talked about Key and Peele.
Yeah. While them niggas do my show, yeah, he's referenced them several times.
It was mad funny because that's exactly what they were doing.
Yeah.
It was good though.
And he said them niggas do my show, so it wasn't just Key and Peele. It was like Comedy Central tried to replicate the Chappelle show with several
Multiple
people.
times.
Fucking
George
Carlos
Lopez show.
Mencia.
George Lopez had a show.
Did he?
Yeah.
I know Amy Schumer had a show.
But Key and Peele was good.
Key and Peele was
They
very
had their
good.
moments. They had their moments.
Key and Peele is Dave Chappelle, but second,
Yeah.
and a distant second is Key and Peele.
Yeah. And then and it's fucking crazy how like Jordan Peele just completely did
getting to the
360
bag, man.
and yeah. Good for him though.
Yeah. The other guy, he's in some stuff every once in a while.
The other guy,
Yeah.
we just said Key and Peele. You could have actually made an effort to even just say Key.
Light skinned guy.
Yeah, piece of shit.
The taller, like
Yeah.
Michael
I
Keegan?
struggle. I always get it mixed up.
I do too.
Nah. Now I know Jordan Peele, like
Yeah, of course.
Definitely a
Jordan
different
Peele
second,
is
but they
what?
were dope.
The taller
Yeah.
one? The
Yeah.
short one. That
Yeah.
did Us and all
Yeah,
kinds
he makes a serious face now. He's starting to wear glasses even though he doesn't really need them. He's
How you know he doesn't?
shit serious. He doesn't need them shits.
How do you know?
The best part of him making Us is he's married to a white woman.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
She's
really true.
she's a comedian too.
Yeah, she was on Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I believe.
Yeah, she was. She was.
Never watched that show a day in my life.
Yeah. It's not, you're not missing shit. Don't worry about it. Don't think about it again.
But good verses overall.
Yeah, I mean there were some technical difficulties, but that was like
Yeah.
the woman that sings "Meet Me at the Cross." Her mic was like completely cut off.
It was off.
And then they like the record skipped or something like that. During one of
One of the
six
songs. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Swiss was complaining about.
Swiss was
Yeah, on
complaining
Twitter,
about
he was
artists
talking mad
coming.
shit.
He was complaining about artists showing up real late. He was complaining about the venue overcharging for them running overtime. He had a few different complaints, but that
So-
was definitely two of his biggest.
So
ones.
when he said they charging like is still sellout shows, he was talking about the venue or the artist?
No, he's saying the venue. The venue, basically, if you book the venue from let's say 6 to 11, and the show goes to 12, they're charging them for that extra hour.
Right.
Yeah, but he's saying they're
like
charging.
mad stadiums do that. That's like a regular
Right.
thing.
But the problem is artists are showing up late and causing. If they showed up on time, the whole show
wouldn't do
would
that.
happen.
That's not the venue's fault though.
But his complaint wasn't that they're charging him. It's that he feels as though they're charging him way more than they would charge white acts, basically. He's saying the culture is being overcharged.
I understand, but if there proceeds to be a fight on stage with the black acts immediately afterwards,
I was about to get my Uncle Ruckus on with you.
the guy at the
Yo.
venue's kind of like
The cools be wildin'. Sometimes blacks be wildin' too.
blacks is crazy. Blacks is crazy. The blacks. Yeah.
I was trying not to say the N word because that made it. That's more like
No.
Blacks.
But yeah, he definitely has some, he has some words. But it's all right. We're going to continue to get Versuz.
Yeah, I can't imagine
Crazy
like
successful.
Adele and Celine Dion getting into a fist fight on stage. So
It could happen. Who knows?
I doubt it.
And Adele just got a Vegas residency.
Yeah, she getting to
Word
the bag.
already?
Good for her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's early in her career for that.
Nah, Adele, she been out for a minute.
Nah, she been around for
I
a
know
while.
she's been around for a minute, but I feel like you usually get the Vegas residency like year
and
15 or 20.
she kind of
Rick
talked
Ross
about.
had a residency.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rick Ross it's closer than 20 years.
If she's
But Adele's been around for a minute, and Adele's target audience
Cool.
Is that Vegas crowd?
is that crowd. So Adele actually spoke to that. Adele says like she wants to continue to make music for a certain age group. She's not trying to appeal to younger listeners and all that other shit.
I went to go see Usher.
His residency. He had a
Yeah,
residency.
but it's
we
during
talked
like
about
New Year's and like.
Yeah, it's gonna cost a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, and speaking of music, have y'all seen the Grammy noms are out?
Some of them. I don't pay too much attention.
Yeah, I don't think
So,
the
I wanna-
Grammys have the same
Award shows in general. I don't pay
thing.
much-
Yeah.
Well, I did want to ask y'all this. So for rap album of the year, it's 5 of them. J. Cole's Off Season. Tyler
That
the
was
Creator's
good.
Call Me If You Get Lost.
Okay.
yeah.
Nas King Disease 2.
Tyler's the last person I'm called if I get lost, by the way.
Drake, Drake Certified Lover Boy, and Kanye's Donda. That's the 5 nominees.
two of those could be thrown away from me.
Who's your 2 that you're throwing out?
Just guess.
Donda and Certified Lover Boy.
No.
No.
Nah.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Donda and
Tyler had a
Not
good
a big
album,
Tyler.
but you could put that aside because you're just doing comparison.
Donda wasn't even an
There's really
album to me.
right. There's really only 2.
What's your 2?
It's between Cole and Drake.
What
But
you
you're
got, Reg?
biased.
What you got?
Really biased?
And who you think's gonna win it? I want everybody's who's their top.
I think Drake is gonna win it.
You think Drake's gonna win it?
Yeah.
All right, Brad got Drake. Darnell, you got.
I don't
I
want
I
Drake to win it.
feel
I think
like
he's gonna win it.
I
don't
feel
see him
like
giving it to J.
musically, and I didn't enjoy the album, but musically, Donda was.
Cole. What?
Hear me out. I'm not saying I enjoyed
No,
Donda.
But it's a
But
rap
musically-
category. It's for rap.
Like
Yeah, okay.
now it's
Not album of the year.
Yeah.
It's rap.
now
Yeah,
it's not
you're
rap.
right,
It's-
you're
you know
right.
what they're doing? It's like, all right, a bunch of black guys that made the best, highest selling albums.
Just because you're a rapper doesn't mean it's a rap album. So
Exactly.
that's an awesome point.
Has Tyler won a Grammy yet?
Last year for Igor. No,
Yeah.
last year was Nas, but the year before that, Igor. He
For
won a
album of the year?
Yes, rap album.
Rap album of the year?
Yeah,
Has Cole won one yet?
No.
I don't believe so. Nas just won last year with King's Disease. That was his first
To be honest, that's what I think was the best rap album so far this year.
off season.
No, King's Disease 2.
King's Disease 2? Okay. So you think that's the best, but you think Drake is gonna.
I can see Cole winning.
Yeah,
Okay,
I would say Cole.
You got Cole?
That was a good point. It didn't feel like a rap album, even
now
though there was some rap tracks on it.
But now it feels like what you're saying. Oh, he didn't get one yet. He didn't get one yet. Let's make this.
I don't think
That is a
And-
part
and,
of it.
Right.
Like, and then 2 of them are not rap albums.
I
And I mean-
still feel like Ye's going to take it only because just
surprise
from a musical standpoint, they're going to be like, this is elevated and he did so much
But-
musically.
Nah, that's gonna happen.
From a political
I'm telling
standpoint,
you,
Nah,
that's
Reg
the shit they
absolutely
look
right.
for.
Yeah.
here's from a political standpoint why I think Kanye won't get it. Kanye was
Too much
literally
controversy.
pissed on his Grammy Awards or some shit like that. Didn't he do that?
Yeah, he put it in the toilet and peed on him. I don't think that matters.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think that matters at
Yo,
all.
and because if you're thinking about it from a political standpoint, also, they might want those big artists to start taking the awards seriously again. So they might give it to him just on some shit where it's just like, see, we do fuck with you.
Yeah. But I will say this. Donda has, like, over time,
Grown
I
on you a
start to
little
like
bit.
it.
Yeah.
Little
No,
bit.
I gave it a second listen, and then that's why I was just like, musically,
Keep my spirit
Yeah.
alive. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad album to me. When we first reviewed it, I said I didn't think it was a bad album. It just maybe wasn't for me.
And I think it's too long.
Would you listen to I mean, obviously we would all listen, but would you be hyped or enthused about like a Drake Kanye album?
No. I don't think
Or
they
them
make,
doing
I don't think
a
they
dropping
make
a
great
track
music
together?
when they do it together. Because they had that song on one of Drake's album. Watch out for me, I'm about to
Yeah.
blow, whatever. That shit was mad.
But Ye's
I would be
produced
hyped.
for
I ain't even gonna lie.
Ye's produced for him before, right?
And Drake is written for Ye.
Yeah.
They've worked together.
he's
You know.
done, I better find you. Wasn't that him?
Yeah, that
Was that
was
Boy Wonder, one of them?
I think Ye did that. I
think-
heard.
So let me say this real quick. My favorite two albums of those 5 are J. Cole's Off Season and Tyler the Creator Call Me If You Get Lost. I think Tyler's album to me was the best album of the year. I think J. Cole should win it. Those two are neck and neck for me.
Were you an Odd Future fan?
Yeah,
When
I
they-
like Wolfgang. I like Our Future. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
Vince.
I fuck with Earl Sweatshirt.
Earl
like,
You know who was
Sure.
one of the
Frank.
better
Ocean,
ones
obviously.
who like completely disappeared? Haji Beats.
Yeah, we don't hear him at all.
No.
Haji
Strange.
was the body tracks back
Wait,
then.
Earl's still dropping shit? I haven't seen
Yeah,
anything
Earl
from him.
Sweatshirt still work.
Maybe I have to like look for it because like I haven't heard
Now
anything.
Tyler's one of my favorite artists. Him or Cole, I think should win it. I don't think the other 3 should.
I think when it comes down to what we talking about, rap album,
Yeah.
Cole definitely had the best
Yeah.
rap album.
Of course.
You know?
Again, it's a toss up for me between him and Tyler. I thought Tyler's album was really
Musically,
good.
you can argue Kanye.
I'm mad my
But-
Twisted Dark Fantasy didn't win. Is fucking insane.
Who did lose to?
I forget, but I just remember it lost. Which is madness because that's like one of the best rap albums of all time.
But we can't debate because
Like low-key, they owe him one.
the songs you hear the most, even whether you get in someone's car or whatever, it's always Drake.
Of course.
Yeah.
Drake is the most enjoyable, and it's
Yeah.
because it's easy to listen to. You know what I mean? It's not too much of anything.
Yeah.
Where it's like,
Yeah, it's like candy. Like, I mean, you're not really listening to Drake most of the time for like substance. Not saying he doesn't put substance
No, some
out,
of it's there,
but
but-
9 times out of 10, his singles aren't like,
he does enough
yeah.
of everything. He does it really well. Where it's like, oh, he's good at that. He's good at, you know?
Yeah.
He may not be the best at any of it, but he's like really good at all of it.
I think there's albums that he's dropped where he's like,
Smells
nah,
amazing.
I'm about to rap so niggas don't forget like that. You know what I mean?
He can do that, and then he's like,
'Cause I feel like with
he's rapping on Certified Lover Boy. He's rapping a lot on
Yeah.
Scorpion.
54th annual Grammys, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy was nominated in the category of Best Rap Album, which it won.
It did win.
Yes.
So it didn't win album of the year though, because I remember they lost. So
It probably didn't win Album of the Year, but it definitely
it
won
was
rap
it
album.
was the best rap album that year.
Yeah, it did
All right,
win
fantastic.
Best Rap Album. Yeah.
I do feel slightly better about that.
But yeah, I did want to run that by y'all, the Grammys and those 5. Like I said, I want Cole to win. Cole and Tyler, one of them should win it in my opinion, but it's a toss. It's a coin flip for me. But interesting year in hip hop. A lot of albums, a lot of music's been dropped lately too. So
Yeah, I can't believe the King's Disease 2 come out. No, because that came out before Drake and Donda. That should have been nominated.
it is nominated.
King's Disease 2
Yeah,
for a rap album?
yeah. I said that.
Oh, I didn't know
it's
that.
Cole, Tyler, Nas, Kanye, and Drake.
Oh, my bad. I
That's the
take
5.
Nas got it.
Nah, he just won last year for King Disease 1. They're not going to do that.
They owed him for mad years,
They did.
right?
they
And he
did.
finally got that. King Disease 2 is arguably the best. It's the best album out of all of those.
Nah, I got
What?
it as 3rd behind Cole and Tyler. For
Brunch
me,
I love Brunch on Sundays.
it's a great album. Did you see the video?
Yeah.
Yeah, the video.
The
Was,
video? I didn't see it.
yeah, the video was good too.
Nas is elite, man. I always say this. Nas is a better old rapper than Hov is a better old rapper.
I agree with that.
Whoa, that's hard to. Nah, 444 is better than King's Disease, in my opinion.
Yeah, but you
No,
gotta
he's
think,
talking about the skill of rapping, not the better.
not only that, not only the skill of rapping, but like before 444, right? And 444 was clearly inspired by like Nas doing older music, I think.
Absolutely, it was their maturity. Both of them mature.
Right. But before that, Hov was well into his 40s, still rapping like real like superficial kind of, you know what I mean?
Bling.
Right.
Yeah.
Still doing shit like that. I got $1 billion, my girl got $1 billion, we billion it. Like, you knew what Hov was giving you.
I still
It's a-
like that shit though.
Yeah, I love Hope.
still-
Right. I like Jay-Z too.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck with me, you know I got it.
But Nas embraced his age really well. Like, yeah, I'm 45 and this is the chill shit that I'm doing now. And I think that's just him as a person.
It is.
But I think him it started from way back from Life is Good.
Yeah, I was
in
about to say, when he's sitting on
2011,
his album
2012.
cover with the wedding dress from his
Yeah.
divorced wife from Khalees. Yeah, he's been introspective.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I think Nas matured better as a rapper than Hope.
Did you
I
did
think
y'all
Jay is the best.
enjoy-
Versus today is crazy though.
If you ask me who's the
Verses are cool. I'm just saying, did niggas genuinely enjoy certain like older J albums? Like American Gangster, I didn't love. as
American
an
Gangster's
album.
good.
Very good album.
I didn't love
and
that
again,
album. for some
444 to me was dope.
444 is really good.
Magna Carta, I enjoyed
Magna
that.
I'm on
Carta,
the
I didn't
fence
really
about
like.
that.
Okay, Watch the Throne
I didn't like
was amazing.
Magna Carta. Watch the
But-
Throne was fire, but that's Ye.
That was a lot of Kanye and Hit Boy.
It was the two of them. That was their production. That was still Hov carrying it to me
Yeah.
lyrically.
Ye did a lot for Ho. That like that. Come on.
Right.
They both did. I mean, yes, I'm a Hov fan though, so I'm biased. I'm very biased.
I'm a huge Jay-Z fan.
Okay.
Like,
Niggas in Paris is Ye, my nigga.
if you ask me career-wise,
Both of them.
Jay-Z versus, I'm going Jay-Z every time.
Obviously.
Right.
I listen to Imaginary Players at least 3-4 times a week still. Right? But just as older rappers, you know what I mean?
you're right.
I don't know if Jay-Z could give us 444 and then give us another one a year later.
Well, to me, he did with Jay Elect. That was a very introspective album with him and Jay Electronica because that was really that was his Watch the Throne too.
Yeah, I could see that. But like, I feel like Jay Elect, people just so let down that it took 11 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That the momentum wasn't there for it.
Yo, yeah.
If any other rapper drops something with Jay-Z,
It goes crazy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the problem with the whole Jay Electronica thing, you're absolutely right. I think like niggas waited so long because it was so hype. Niggas so like it's just like at that point, anything less than perfection is going to disappoint you.
Hov was given perfection. Jay Elect, baby,
he did a great
wasn't
job.
on that. But I feel you. I just like that they both are maturing in rap and showing that you could be 40 plus and still doing it, 50 plus and still doing it.
I mean,
skill.
hip hop's always been like a young dude's thing, so it's fire that they're creating a new lane. I mean, for the most part, there's not a lot of older rappers who are dropping albums to that.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
'cause
But niggas wasn't like, it's not like niggas was like,
Think about it. Any other genres, they go into the
absolutely true.
80s. Rock,
but
they
my
do
nigga,
rock
you're not waiting for Rakim's next album to drop. You're not. I'm just
If
saying.
50 dropped something today,
have to
I would be.
Of
I would-
course.
oh yeah.
Of course.
Like,
Well, we'll be some of the only ones. I'll be
course.
honest.
But
Of course.
the thing is, it's like
We'll be some of the only
he
ones.
can't. You have to evolve. You can't talk about what you were talking about before.
And 50's even talked about this himself. He can't do that. He knows he's boxed himself into a certain like view by people that 50 can't really give you the emotion. He can't do the Drake or the Jay-Z. He can't do that because that's 50.
But I think 50 could drop an album and still be fire right now.
Oh yeah, it'll still be
Like
fire.
the shit he did with Pop Smoke, like I think,
It was
Right.
excellent.
yeah.
But 50 can't. He can't do the mature album. He can't do the King's Disease or the
But I wouldn't want that from him.
because, right. But that's the thing.
He's a character.
And he's really not that anymore. Like,
But
you know what I mean?
Very
He's not his character anymore.
Right. That's why I think it's hard for him to make
I think
certain
that's
music
why
and stuff
he
like
does,
that because
the
Yeah.
whole bully.
there's no reference point anymore for him.
But you
I
know
get
what's
it.
good is we're going to get to see our current rappers who we really like age and continue to rap. Drake is not stopping. J. Cole is
Yeah.
not stopping. Kendrick, we're waiting on.
T.I.'s working on some. Like I mean,
T.I.'s continued to put out albums. Yeah.
Drake and Cole is closing. They closing on 40 soon.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
both past 35. I'm thinking. Kendrick, we waiting on the album.
the dope thing about Drake though, Drake still manages to feel
Young.
young because he puts
But eventually
like
I want him
all
to cut that
those
shit
new
out.
Even I had
artists
to
next
pause
to him.
that one.
But he puts all those young artists next to him, so he constantly feels like
I'm waiting for a time for him to cut that shit out though.
it's
I
not
want
going to
him
happen.
to mature.
Bruh,
Drake?
the
Yeah.
formula works. Like, why would he switch it up?
You know when he's gonna mature? When it doesn't work.
Yeah, basically.
When it eventually fails.
When the new Drake appears, that's when he's going to probably switch it up. But
It'll never
that's
be.
like,
That's the thing, though.
it's like, when you going to switch up getting money? Like, when you going to get sick of cashing all these like fucking multi-million-dollar
Good point.
checks?
He created hundreds of little Drakes, but they're just not Drake.
Drake, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's the guy who sounded just like Hov. Remember him on the Angie Martinez song?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's people who
That was
like,
his only song.
yeah,
And then we've had a few big sound alikes too.
Right. And it's
Gorilla
like
Black, I think, or Gorilla something was one of them.
Gravy.
Yeah.
know?
There's been a few of them.
But
Drake's
they can't
responsible
be,
for mad careers too. So like,
it has to be somebody who's the opposite of Drake. Like Jay-Z always said this. He said there's like a 5-year span for certain stuff. So, and he said DMX, he used it as a word for like he DMX'd the game. Mace and Diddy were out and it's like, shiny suit and everything. And then DMX came in,
And shut all that shit.
dog video, you know what I mean? 5 years of that.
Nobody's getting Drake up out of here though.
That's the thing. Drake's like Hov, he kind of just,
Yeah, you're not
He passes
getting him
all
up
of
out
it.
here. So that's why I just need him to. I need life events to happen to him. He had a
but
child.
Drake,
It has to be more. He needs to get married or something.
when you look at eras, people are making the same music through that era, and then niggas just get tired of the music. Drake is switching it up. Like the nigga was doing fucking London drill music at one point. Like he's constantly doing new shit.
Afrobeats.
And because he does so much new shit, no one's really like, that's not his style because he's
Everything.
constantly doing
He's
everything.
versatile. He's very versatile.
Jay-Z also said, I want to say it's Jay-Z. It's either Jay or Dame, but I'm pretty sure it's Jay. Basically, that he was telling Bleak and Bean
Jay,
and like all the
Jay said it.
rappers,
50's coming.
yeah, hurry up and get your,
That was Jay.
because 50's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, it is what it is. Like you see, every 5-6 years, it just transitions. Like,
Yeah.
And I also want to see
and
Drake.
then after 50 came Kanye with the 808
Yeah,
Heartbreaks
Kanye.
and stuff like that. So
I also want to see Drake start to transition into that mogul role that you see Jay transition to, you see Diddy transition to, because that also, I think, slowed down Jay's music making and 50's music making.
Yeah.
He started
I
to get so much money
I
outside
feel
of
like
it.
Drake wants to go that route.
I don't know that. I remember that whole Jay President of Def Jam thing was kind of weird.
it was a good run though. You
Yeah,
gotta
It
think.
was a little weird.
In that run, Rihanna came.
Yeah.
Rihanna, Kanye
of course.
really blew up. Rick
Yeah,
Ross,
it was-
I
it
think,
was
was
Rick Ross was a
weird.
part of that.
It's a little
he
weird.
did his
Jeezy.
thing. Yeah.
What was that? The double XL cover when he had like LeBron on it. It was
Thierry
weird.
Marie?
It was so
Yeah,
weird.
that was kind
It was weird.
Pay 50 his money, man. Stop playing.
I don't get. That's crazy. That was crazy. You're a monster.
Queens get the money.
I feel like
was
Drake
like $5.
Drake is having a good time where he's at. He's still getting to the bread. Like I don't think he's ever going
I
to
don't see him
need
wanting
to
go
switch it
that.
up.
He was an actor before. He's like, I did that already.
And we're talking about like
I made a
different
big
eras
career.
in terms of back when you're talking about time, streaming wasn't like a thing. Like, so when you're talking about people have an era, they were dominating airwaves. They're dominating radio. Like there weren't a lot of distribution channels.
So-
now there's room for everybody. So it's like, it's harder for someone to be like, okay, this person owns X. You have like a bunch of people that do sound similar, but then they have their fan bases. You have, what's her name? Janae Aiko kind of just created this whole lane for women that make music like that. And then you have, I'm just saying, like,
love Rich.
she's mad clones of her. It's mad bitches that sound like her. And I don't mean to call them bitches, but I'm just saying.
But you said it.
She's too tiny for you?
Huh?
Too tiny for you?
Who?
Janae Aiko.
Not really. I've never seen her in person, but like,
She's small.
I mean,
Like real small.
I'm with it.
But I think Drake cares too much about being cool.
You really think he care about that shit?
When you look at the stuff that he does want to invest in and partake in, it's candles. You know what I mean? I feel like
He's invested in a bunch of other shit too.
yeah, it's
I feel like that's his lifestyle though.
No.
right. Like he wants to. Jay-Z will invest in the fucking pixels in that light just because it makes money. You know what I mean?
And make $1 billion off it. Something
Right.
Crazy. Yeah.
I don't think Drake.
He's
But
not there,
I
and that's
think-
why I said I want to see him transition to the
It's-
moment.
But then
So you're
there's
saying Drake
different
does it
deals.
to
Like
be-
Apple will give
to
Drake
be cool?
$100 million.
Yes.
So
I genuinely
I
think
don't
that.
know
He
if
got the
he.
money.
Yeah, I don't think he needs to. He's having fun and he's making like a ridiculous amount
Right.
of money. So why
I think
would he
I think
need
he's
to
happy.
do anything else? Yeah,
I think
he's
he's
good.
happy with the money.
Yeah.
So he's not like he doesn't have that drive.
It does. That's why I said I don't think he wants that or wants
Yeah.
to go that route.
well, we'll
'Cause
see.
music is so what like I can make any style of music.
Yeah, because I meant the stress
Jay
and all that other
has
shit. Why would you
make
want to stop?
one type of music? You know what I'm saying? Like Jay could only do what Jay can do.
I hear you.
And like if Jay made a reggae song, all we
Yeah, I
listen
wouldn't wanna hear that.
exactly.
No,
Afrobeat song?
I wouldn't want to
Nah.
hear that. You got it.
Let's do some voicemails. I feel ill because I get to control him this week, right?
Nigga Darnell, funny as shit, man. What's up, y'all? This Ed from Philly. Yeah, I'm just checking in with y'all, man. I definitely fuck with the podcast, man. For a while, I wasn't really rocking with podcasts, but I discovered y'all, John, obviously through watching Pop on Instagram, his funny shit, and even, you know, seeing his relationship with his children. It really drew me into y'all shit. And I fucks with it. I be working overnight, so, you know, a lot of the times I just lock in on the podcast and
Versus
just rock out with them Jones to help my shit go by fast. But I definitely fuck with y'all, man. I fucks with the diversity of the show. You know what I mean? Y'all got different angles. You know, different opinions. You know, I think that's needed. Angles. You know what I mean? In any setting. You know what I mean? But fuck all that. Pop, what's up, man? I got these beats. I need you to get them off the killer for me, man. That's really why I called. Yeah, man, I got these beats, man.
Just send them a DM.
I'm locked in. Just give me an
Pop,
email or something, man. I want to submit. You know what I mean? And we could talk like that. But other than that, man, keep doing y'all thing. The brother in the background too, man. I like what he brings to the table too. I forget bro name. Never really see his face.
Appreciate you.
But he always in the background. But all in all, it's a great show. Keep doing y'all thing. And leave Reg alone, man. Leave this nigga Reg alone.
Salute, Ed. Salute.
Definitely.
Stop trying to defend me.
I don't know if we can.
You can't you can't ever make Reg happy.
No, you can't. You can't.
Niggas defend
like the
him.
best thing.
They say leave him alone.
It would almost be better. Not almost. It would be better to say nothing. But defending me is like, for what? I'm an adult.
What you mean?
You got a hive, Reg. The Reg house.
That's fucking ridiculous. Thank you for the. I feel like
That's
he meant. Don't support me. I'm good.
Don't support.
I'm good.
I'm not from Missouri. I'm from Philly. Do not group me with that
Another
team.
Philly caller.
But yeah, man, I'm a big fan of the pod.
He calling from
I'm
underwater?
just calling to show my support. I do got a bone to pick with your man, Pop.
Please don't
Pop,
do that.
he was all the way out of pocket.
Pick
man.
your bones,
Rico was
nigga.
all the way out of pocket for killing Mitch, man. He was all the way out of pocket. He was mistaken because your man A told him that he was out the game. He jumped back in to get them 14 bricks to get that man little brother back. And Rico snaked him. He jumped to conclusions when all he had to do was ask a couple questions.
We also
So I don't agree with you, man. Rico and Bundy for sure was out of pocket. They both was out of pocket. He's messing with a little girl, bro. I don't condone. I got 2 daughters. But yeah, man, like I said, big fan of the pod. Love what y'all doing. Darnell, Pop, Reg, everybody behind the scenes. I appreciate y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all doing.
Salute. Let me
Thanks.
find out. Let me find out we lit in Philly.
Yeah, shout out to Philly.
Yeah.
Tell me you got.
I don't even know what that. Reg, you want to see my phone?
No, I'm good. I really
The
don't want to.
last time you get to control of
Yeah, just no more, man.
Nah, man.
Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
Facts.
If you didn't fire everybody, we'd be good.
Go ahead. We got another one queued up already.
You ready?
Yeah.
Yo, fellas, what's going on? Pop, what's good? What's going on, fellas? It's Keith from Jersey.
Popping.
From North, Big Jack. Just wanted to call that, tell y'all niggas, man, I fuck with the pod, man. Y'all some funny guys. Pop, I've been following you for a while. We gotta get the gram back, though, man. I know I keep saying every episode you talking about you ain't fucking with the gram no more. But let me tell you something, you heard? Like, some of us niggas, man, we need to be in the hood, man. We need to douse our life with laughter, you heard? Sometimes we need a little
That's
giggle
funny.
in. You heard?
That's
Cool.
mad funny.
I'm just saying. But I fuck with y'all niggas, man. I do just want to say one thing, bro. I want y'all to talk about some of these fits that these damn NBA players be
we heard
wearing
this one.
because it's
This was
just be
last
out of hand. You know what I'm saying? Like a loose ball. You know
Oh,
what I'm
that's
saying?
right. We recorded late.
So, shit just be like Westbrook with these baggy knee knickerbockers he keep wearing.
Yo,
Put an edit point for me.
that's crazy because I completely forgot we played.
I don't even remember that first part of the
Yeah, I don't remember the first
story.
That's
part. Doubtful Laughter was
see.
new to me.
That was one from
Howard
Philly.
36.
Gotcha.
Damn, Charlotte. What didn't we play? What up originally from New York? This DJ from Vegas and this first crack up next round.
This
We got
what
this guy
happens
from
when you,
Vegas? Hold on.
Do this shit live.
We should probably vet these first.
Definitely.
Yo, this
Anybody?
DJ
My fault.
from Vegas,
Did we hear this one?
and
I feel like
first of all, y'all do y'all shit, nigga laugh, crack up all the time. My girl be in the next room right there. Why you laugh?
Cause he says, so, hold on. Let me.
Oh, you get did anybody catch Michael Shea's comedy special?
it was
I didn't
mid.
finish.
It was
It was
mid.
mid. It wasn't like that.
It was mid.
Oh man, his first one was hilarious.
Yeah, it was mid.
I didn't watch it yet.
His show on HBO is hilarious.
Yeah, the
show was
really
good.
The show was really good.
My guy, I'm watching the football game, man. This Marlo Brown again from NC. And I'm here to tell y'all about another How Old to Die verse. My nigga said, quiet sounds, quiet downs. It's like going through a circus. It's just,
I don't know the fuck he's talking about.
You gotta screen these.
I
Moving right.
I immediately didn't care.
First
There's
and
a
foremost,
show.
pause, right? Because I'm taking time out of my Sunday, feel me, to check on other men. So pause that, right? But there's a certain type of ritual, feel me, there's a certain type of
So this guy seemed like he could be funny.
Yeah, let's.
All right.
They're auditioning for the roast battle.
Yeah,
Ready?
yeah.
You got any more?
Why doesn't this work?
We really.
Oh, this thing is flawed. Okay.
Yeah, the machine is flawed.
We're gonna have to edit a lot of this.
I know.
It's crazy.
Look, it won't even play now.
Yeah, the high tech device is fucking up.
first and foremost, pause, right? Because I'm taking time out of my
That's the one
Sunday,
you just played?
feel me, to check on other men. So pause.
What happened?
That's the one you just played?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this one.
First and foremost, pause, right? Because I'm taking time out of my Sunday, feel me, to check on other men. So pause that, right? But there's a certain type of ritual, feel me, there's a certain type of calendar that I like to do throughout my day, feel me, and I like to wake up, feel me, I like to praise, feel me, praise the Lord, feel me, I like to brush my teeth, feel me, kiss my kids, you feel me? Then when I'm on my drive to work, I like to go through Instagram, feel me, for my morning laughs, you feel me, for my morning ritual. I go on Instagram, pause, I'm looking for somebody in particular, pause, this nigga's not on it. What's going on with that? You feel me? Pop, get back on Instagram. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know if you can pay your bill, whatever it is. You feel me? I need my dose of laughter, of jokes. You feel me? Of weekly poetry. You feel me? Let's get that together.
That's crazy,
right?
but it's true.
Moving right along.
Every time a voicemail ends, it's gonna do that.
Yeah, it's weird whenever someone calls in with their best like pop impression.
Yeah.
It's exhausting.
But speaking of,
We know this nigga in real life. We don't want like the artificial pops is unnecessary. Just be yourself, man.
speaking of bills, and Instagram, did you hear now that bill collectors are able to send you DMs
Yeah.
on Instagram?
Yeah, that doesn't
Yo,
really
I
affect
see
my
it
life
now.
in
You
any way,
posted-
shape, or form.
People gonna be posting in the club with a bottle. They
And T-Mobile's
Balenciaga
gonna be in
hoodie
your
on. Like,
comments.
they be like, yo, that bill is 90 days past due, homie.
It's like, we see you in here with the bottle. Like,
Yeah, I'm deleting all them comments should they come my way.
Yeah.
But that's wild. The way they're trying to get their money out of people. Sheesh.
Sprint like this nigga owes us $200.
Yeah, T-Mobile gonna be all in your comments.
That's funny.
Do y'all pay your phone bill a month in advance?
It just automatically comes out of my account.
Nah, I pay it when it's
Mine is
due.
automatic.
No. Because you always pay a month in advance, regardless.
Yeah, so it just automatically comes back. I don't really think about I have a bill account, so like a certain amount of money goes into that account and just automatically auto bill
What's
pay.
your operating expenses? How much are your bills?
The monthly? I don't want to
He
say
about to
that
get you
out
booked
loud.
off. Yeah.
I don't want to say that out loud. I'm not trying to say that out loud. My nigga, chill.
Yeah, keep that one to yourself.
Chill.
What's your bed?
No, but like if you can manage it, you actually save money by paying your year the bills up front. So I'll pay my car insurance for the 6 months to the year, and I'll pay my life insurance 6 months. Like you get discounts.
Okay.
What you call it? I do pay my car insurance like that though.
Pay it a one lump sum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
which is it's
You save a couple
Discount, don't
$100?
it? Yeah.
yeah, but it's dumb in a way
Why?
because let's say something happens to the car.
You already paid.
I totaled the car. They're not going to give me that money back. They just put
No,
it in the
I
first
think they
payment.
might just.
Putting the car back, right? Whereas if you pay
You're
month
going to
to month,
continue to have that insurance though, right?
no, let's say I totaled, God forbid, I totaled the car,
Yeah.
right? My insurance is paid for the year already. They're not going to give me, I don't get what I paid back for the months I didn't use.
But you're going to get another car.
What's that got to do with anything?
Right? That has nothing to do with
You're
it.
going to continue to have insurance.
And you have a new policy.
No, you're going to have a new car under the same policy.
Right, but you still have to pay because that money that you paid goes towards the totaled car.
Does it?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
I
So
didn't.
basically, when you pay,
I thought that was just paying for the insurance. I didn't know it goes like, oh, you got to start from scratch because you're getting a new car.
right when you
I
pay
didn't know that.
month to month, it's only the month that you
Yeah,
pay
stop
for
getting
that.
into car accidents, man. I actually never. I think I
haven't
used
been-
my car insurance like once,
I haven't been
like
in
forever
a
ago.
car accident forever.
Yeah.
Thank God. But since Pop isn't here, you know, I know I couldn't get away with this with him here, so we're gonna enjoy this.
Don't
he's
say
out.
we. Don't say.
Nah, you with me?
No, I'm not. I'm
Gonna
not.
bask in this ambiance.
Bass?
Gonna bask.
All the
I don't
things
want
we
to start a
can't get
fire
away
in
with,
here.
All the things we can't do when Pop is here, we have
We
to.
gotta do.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Say all of the shit that you want to say. That's plausible.
See, this one was like, you
Nah, we still gotta hold it down for the nigga, even though he's not here, man. You can't. Come on, you're gonna light a candle.
gotta have
for the-
fun.
You gotta have
Darnell,
fun.
give us a real pause-worthy word of the day. You got one in you?
A real pause.
You got
Last
one
week-
in you.
Yeah, you got one in
Wow.
you. That's a good phrase.
Wowzers.
There we go. Damn.
Last week I
I
used
should fucking
succulent.
throw this shit across the room.
I thought succulent was a great word.
Jesus Christ.
Regurgitate.
Regurgitate.
Wow.
Regurgitate. That's disgusting.
Now you gonna spell it? You're not even gonna bother.
What, to spell it? I'll spell it for you.
And the thing is,
Don't
like,
do that shit.
You're having a problem.
Damn it, Reggie.
fuck out of here.
He's a terrorist.
Regurgitate.
Fuck outta
Bring
here.
swallow food
What?
up again to the mouth.
You wafted the. Come on, chill.
Smells.
Wafting the candle. Jesus.
We got the Drake candles in the building.
We gotta light some candles.
What is happening to
Boom, 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 boom.
What is happening to this show?
at the candle lighting.
Nah, you know what it is? It was lit already.
It's too much oil and shit.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Next pod.
Brad
We'll be
was-
back next pod.
Yeah, Brad was enjoying it. I'm gonna bring my custom one next week.
Yeah,
Definitely.
nah.
Definitely.
Yeah, man, I'm about to catch COVID next week, man.
Oh, nah. No more COVID. No more
I
COVID.
got COVID
Couple
next
weeks
week.
off.
No more
I
COVID.
got COVID next
Man,
week.
get well, Pop. Get well, Baif, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Baif as well.
Yeah.
Squeeze.
Yeah, man.
He should have squeezed the damn COVID.
Word
instead
shit.
of letting it loose. We out.
Did you guys hear about? Wait, before you go,
What's up?
what do you guys think about Diddy trying to buy Sean John back?
It's smart.
I don't
I'll
know.
tell you what.
It's lit.
I don't think anything.
I'll tell you what.
I hope he get that shit.
If he's
I-
doing it for
I'll
3.3
start-
million?
Yeah.
I'll start wearing that shit again.
I would too.
If
Wait, 3.3 million?
That's the
Damn,
bid he
that
put
shit
on.
must be on sale.
Yeah. it's-
the
They
company
going
went bankrupt.
yeah.
Oh,
So they're
shit.
trying to sell off everything, or their assets and stuff like that. He put 3.3 billion for a show.
Some nigga,
If I had 5, I'd put 5.
You would overbid, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get that shit.
some nigga from the hood could get a bank loan for that shit. Like,
What
that's
they
crazy.
giving bank loans to niggas in the hood?
All the time.
Nah, you
Yeah?
like.
Genius. Sound. What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking, there's no debate. You can't ignore the great. See, I'ma switch the world up with my 15 seconds of fame. Tell you a little story about way back when. Snotty nose, shorty rockin' scuffed up 10. Still drop a triple double on your whole damn team. So much on my mind that it can't recline. The thought of cloud 9 seems so sublime until you get to cloud 9 and the sun don't shine. These niggas grass not greener than mine. The thief of joy is what comparison is. And I'm so much better, don't compare me to them. No, don't compare me to them. I'm so much better than what you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. Hey, what you thought, huh? What you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought. My crew will ever be caught slipping, you tripping. Lil' homie, we on the mission. To enlighten the masses, acquire some assets, a few accounts that I can stash some cash in. Without rhyme or reason, depending on the season. We just try and get it, this could result in creeping. Police investigation, we get from silent treatment. Forever granny's baby, in society's heathen. Views don't align, but you still pledge allegiance. Born to be a beacon, shining light on the legion. Yeah, I'm wide awake, still feel like I'm dreaming. I got no time for sleeping, up battling demons. Up battling demons, I got no time for sleeping. Still feel like I'm dreaming, yeah, I'm wide awake. Yeah, I'm wide awake. Hey, I'm working what you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought. Tell me what you thought, what you thinking, what you thought. What you thought, huh? What you thought.